taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as foolish. I've been talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as foolish. We got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. You got me floating, and I can take it. You got me floating, and I can't take it. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time. I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Hey, trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Making sure y'all can hear me before I start. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Take this thing down. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can y'all hear me? Testing. I see my circle vibrating. Okay, Miss Cutie Pie, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. First of all, let's pop the trunk for Professor Demita Anita Baker Joe for her cash app today, and for Kat for her super chat after I was off the live. So shout out to you, Kat, and Professor Demita Anita Baker Joe.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
All right. Okay, y'all. So, thank you again. And let's see, I have so many notes. So, Kashori's comment first, real fast. Girl, yeah, I went on to Mim's panel. Shout out to Mims for just trying to be fair and let everybody have a voice, because I know that's what he's doing. I didn't go hard. I don't really have a go hard in me, but oh my gosh, the chat was lit. The panel was lit too, but that chat was lighting it up. It was nanas. But just shout out to Mims for trying to have crowd control. One point, Mims got up, let people argue, and just went to go refill his did he say he had Tito's in his cup? Mills went to go get a refill on his drink and just walked away from the live. I was like, oh my God. I stand where I stand, which of course I'm pretty sure y'all know I'm 10 toes down with Kiki. Yeah, it we'll see. Time will tell. People, I don't know sometimes what they need to see in order to believe you know, what's going on, but everybody is their own individual person. And that's why I just had to say, look, I said what I came to say. I'm gonna be done now. Casamigos, that's what it was. Mims was on that Casamigos, and you do have a hard. I do have a hard side. It just doesn't come out as much. Got you, Shan. Okay, I'm gonna do my greetings. I will timestamp when I get on to topic. And the Valley Girl, welcome to the Trendy Tribe. Hold on, let me highlight your thing. Welcome to the Trendy Tribe. And you have to phonetically spell out your name so I can make sure I pronounce it right too. Because if you're becoming a Trendy Tribe member, that means I'm gonna see you again, and I need to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Let me see. Here you go.
Oh, bring it in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yes, welcome to the Trendy Tribe. Okay, now we start greetings. Again, replay gang, I will timestamp when I get on topic. Okay, so hey, Veronica Monroe. Hey, lovely Linda Gamble, part of the Mod Squad. Hey, Jazzy J. Hey, Lady Queen. Hey, Professor Demita Anita Baker Joe. Hey, Brenda Wallace. Hey, who said that? Hey, PN2 Ross. Let me see. Hey, Kashori B. Hey, the Valley Girl. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Shan, one of my legal eagles and part of the Mod Squad. Hey, Anita Wyatt. Good morning to you. Good morning, Joyce Miles. Good morning, it's ChrissyTyme. Good morning, Claudia Beard, or afternoon. Hey, Miss Cutie Pie. Hey, Purple Unicorn. Jesse Bradley Lewis is here. Hey, Patricia Dyer. Cookie from the Shy. Francois in the building. Hey, Francois. Hey, I already said it's ChrissyTyme. ChrissyTyme is also, of course, part of the Mod Squad, and she is a content creator, very upbeat content creator. Hey, Daphne Brown. Hey, VG. Let me see. I'm going down. Let me see. Going down. Janet Jenkins, how are you doing? Kim Jones. Hey, Kim Jones. Hey, I'm unpretentious. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday. Hey, Thee, good to see you. Hey, Honey Green, good morning. Rhonda F, I see you. How are you? Let me see. I'm going down. Sylvia P's in the building. Brittany Janae. Hey, Brittany Janae. Hey, Stacy Horton. Good morning to you. Welcome to the chat. Chit Chat with QT is here, probably in the bushes because she be working like me. But hey, Chit Chat, that's one of my big sisters. Yes, it is. Let me see. I'm going down. Terry T. Baby Davis is here. Carolyn Baker, good morning. I'm getting there. I'm scrolling. I'm almost to the bottom, I think. Look, Dawn. Hey, sweet little Dawn. Hey, Red Ann. You were tuned into yes, you were, because I sure did try to say hi in the chat. That chat was moving so fast, Red Ann. Oh my gosh. Hey, Journey to Jasmine, also a content creator. How are you? Journey to Jasmine released a video about her move to Texas. If y'all are interested, because she is a content creator. Hey, Irene Bay. Let's see. Hey, yes, it's Tay. And okay, that's it. You're in my watch later, Journey to Jasmine, because sometimes I'll be like a week, 2 weeks out from when the video actually got released, but I did save you to my watch later just so you know. Okay, let me get my banner before I start anything. Let's go over what we got going on. So tomorrow, we got from Sue to being sued. That's the lunchtime live. That's what we're going to talk about. It's this couple in Texas. If y'all watch American Greed, y'all already heard about them. Y'all kept saying the show called American Greed. It's lawsuits galore over there. I'm going to be over there having a time of my life. So y'all have been saying, oh yeah, this was from American Greed. I don't know what I was thinking, but I know now. So I'm going to be looking over there sometimes, when it kind of gets slow on the Huntsville lawsuit side. But yes. So this couple, they called it Blessings in Time or something they called it. But anyway, we're going to go over them tomorrow. Very interesting. I haven't read the whole lawsuit yet, but I shall. I'll have enough highlighted for us to go over anyway. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to tell you what my connection is to this lawsuit, because I do have a connection. All right. Then tomorrow evening, we're going to go over Passport Bros. So we're going to have a little TikTok in there, possibly some other stuff, but for sure some TikTok stuff in there. So we're going to go over what the Passport Bros are, what they're known for, all that greatness. But yeah, that's going to be good. And 5 Minutes with Fit comes back tomorrow. Fit is most likely in the bushes. She got some things going on today. So shout out to ItsChrissyTyme and Shan and Linda Gamble for being here. The art has been released to the Trendy Tribe members on Patreon and YouTube. So please get your melody art if you so choose to. It's a free download if you are a member. All right. Let's see here. Everybody take their seats. Who told me that? I told them I had to warm up the chair for them because they said they're gonna be a snack in the meal. Said she was gonna be cutting up. So I was like, I'll warm up a seat for you with this Nesto stuff. I have to say that I am definitely using all content for critiquing, commentary, research, and reporting purposes. That's most of the time what I'm using it for. See, if Live, Laugh, Love comes into the comments, 41 Fit told me you had a possible visitor, and I want to know, I don't know if your video is still up about it, Live, Laugh, Love, so I need to know what happened, and I just want you to be able to say it, because I'm not sure, but it sounded real interesting. Hey, Live, Laugh, Love is in the building. Not Live, Laugh, Miss Talkative is in the building. Sorry, my other Leo sis. She is also a content creator. Let's see. All right. Let me get to the next thing. Hey, Josie Bradley. Okay, so now we're gonna start. And what I'm gonna do, I think the best way I can break this up is we're gonna do a partial phone calls from prison. Then we're gonna go to his letter, go back to phone calls from prison, because they actually had like 3 calls in the thing last night, and it's still them talking about YouTube and everything. So I think that'll be the better balance to kind of break it up. So let's start with, you know what? No, let me start with the letter. I'm gonna start with the letter first. I see people caught on to the letter. I said, oh snap, I saw it on my own time. Oh, this is so awesome. We're gonna start with the letter. I'll do that. People that come in later, just hit replay, okay? I be trying to wait on this sometimes because you know how those notifications play around. It's not on them, so doggone notifications. So let me see. Let's get the letter up. I didn't highlight anything. Nesto wrote a 1-page letter. For the most part, he wrote a little bit more, but it's mostly 1 page that matters. Let me see. And if you're on my Instagram stories, I'll be trying to pick out a theme sometimes for the topic. And so I picked out Aaliyah's 4-page letter this time. I'm just getting my stuff together. Sorry, y'all. Oh, where's my... I don't have it. Oh, that's boo. Okay, hold on. I got to pick out a different overlay. Sorry, y'all. That'll work. Okay, let me bring up his letter. Here we go. Okay. Nesto's letter to the court clerk. Okay, or clerk of the Superior Court. I will say it how her title is. All right. So Nesto says, Dear Miss Che Alexander, that's the clerk of the Superior Court, says, how are you? Oh, he wrote this on November 6th, 2023, in case you're wondering. The date's at the top right, but he wrote it on November 6th, 2023. Dear Miss Che Alexander, how are you? And I hope this letter reaches you in good spirits. I've requested several times for copies of all of my warrants as well as my probable cause hearing. Here's the date on my probable cause hearing, September 14th, 2023. Also, here are all the case numbers I had the hearing on. If it's any way possible, could you send me a copy of all of my warrants and transcripts when I went to my preliminary hearing? Also, I went to court on the 19th, I think it's the 19th or 17th of October 2023 for my bond hearing. Bond hearing. Can I get the transcript for that as well? I've been incarcerated for 16 months. I've had 3 lawyers, 2 public defenders, and all of them failed by the wayside. Y'all, I'm sure we already know that nobody cares. Not over here anyway. The DA I'm reading how he wrote it. The DA have been adding charges, dropping charges, as well as demolished my family and livelihood by leaking all of my phone conversations out to the public. Oh my God, sir, it is called FOIA. Nobody leaked this. So I am forced to defend myself the best way I can. So Miss Alexander, I'm begging you to send me the documents requested. I am an innocent man and I still have not even been indicted. So I'm begging you to please, please send me what I need to get my life back. I have lost everything, but I still have God. In the name of Jesus Christ, be blessed. Y'all. I'm gonna tell you now, I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but baby, no. Nope. Sorry for you, Nesto. In fact, hold on. It's been a while since I had to break her out. Where is my girl? 1 second.
Sorrows, prayers. Sorrows, prayers.
We do not care. I'm so sorry. We don't care. We care for just to read the stuff, but no, sir. Not with the alleged victims you have. I ain't got it in me. That's why there's public defenders, because I ain't one. I ain't got it. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Z. Nesto closed it with a kiss, Josie. Be blessed. Just Mia. It is. Are you asking, is this his handwriting? Because he submitted this letter from prison to the clerk. This is filed under his documents as submitted by the defendant. Now, I don't have like analysis of handwriting, but as all things recorded, that is Nesto writing this letter. Hey, Miss Cheryl Tuff, leave Jesus out of it, Chrissy. Right. Brittany Janae said, guys, like, why am I in it? Shan said he listening to Sonya. He been indicted on most of the charges, and you don't need an indictment to be charged. Oh, she giving that Temu legal advice. That sure is right. He listening to Sonya. Sonya, stop giving that man Temu. Now we know you be listening to his stuff. Stop giving that man Temu legal advice. Renee said, why he got to bring Jesus into this mess? Hold on. Okay. Punky said Nesto is quick to try to put God in his mess. Right. Boy, stop it. Josie said she looking for somebody who cares. Joyce said in Mel's voice, hold on, oh my gosh. May God bless you on your journey. Yes. Just Mia said yes, his handwriting, he couldn't spell connects. It was a lot of stuff. He used the word sounds the same, but he spelled the other type of the word. Yes, chit chat Temu, Sheen lawyer. She done had a lot of names. To be lawyer. Next Usher will be added to this. Right, Usher gonna be here some kind of way. Usher is gonna make his way into this. Harold Baker said he trying to manipulate the court. The clerk of the court. My son was a clerk of criminal court. That letter went to the records room. They will send him his records. Right. They will send him his records. And that's all they're going to do. Everything else gets ignored. It does not matter. Hold on. Let me see something, because I didn't get a chance to redact this letter. So hold on 1 second. What I wanted to see is, because obviously you see they said they received it. Okay. Yeah. Let me give you, here's the clerk's response letter. Hold on. Here's the clerk's response letter. And it says, Dear Mr. Williams, in response to your request, please review the items checked below. There's 2 items checked, y'all. The one checked is enclosed are the documents requested. And the other thing checked says your document has been filed in office and made part of the records. All your case has not been indicted and there are no scheduled court dates at this time. See attached attorney's information for any questions or concerns that you may have. There you go, Harlan. They sent him. They sent him his records. That's about it. Hold on. Let me. I gotta remove it first because, like I said, I didn't redact it. But I'm gonna scroll back up to his letter to keep that up there for now while we talking about it. 1 second. I am an innocent man. All right. Okay. Let me see. Kimbella. Hey, good morning, Kimbella. He said, Nesto, get somebody else to do it. Right. Get somebody else to do it. Harlan said boilerplate. Right. Exactly, Harlan. Oh, I saw that. Also, this is to let y'all know I am following his case now, as you can see, like the actual case part, not just his past stuff. So hopefully, as it goes on, I can keep sharing with y'all what I see. So yes, I'm following him now. Okay, let me see. Oh, did y'all hear Caesar is officially Caesar's suing Tony the Closer? Did y'all hear about that? I got to get that one to review it over here on this side. But yeah, Caesar is suing Tony the Closer, from what I hear, for $10 million. Somebody in the comments said he's trying to use that money to pay his victims back. I was like, yeah. It was interesting to read the comments though, because the comments were like, yeah, he's been too obsessed with this topic. My thing is, I feel like sometimes people loosely use the word obsessed, because if somebody sees you have a large enough platform, they'll be like, well, I need more eyes to see what's happened to me. So a lot of the alleged victims of Cesar Pena and DJ Envy, Jennifer Pena, all of them came to Tony the Closer to say their story, including, what was it, the credit guy? What was his name? The credit something. All of them, they would come to his platform. So it's like you kind of have a vested interest, in my opinion, if people keep bringing you the information. It's not, and then if he's like, well, I'm just trying to help, I'm trying to make sure people don't get scammed. That's good. Now, what I will say is, some people were like, they didn't like how it was wrapped up in, you talk about the scam of DJ Envy and then you sell your products. So I was like, he's on his channel, so I feel like you're probably, if somebody has a product, they're going to end up talking about their products. So I hope it never, ever, ever comes out that, anybody felt scammed by Tony the Closer, because that would be crazy. But yeah, and I did, and y'all, I had, before this lawsuit, I had tried to reach out to him for an interview, but he didn't write me back. But I just want y'all to know I did. I was like, I want to ask some questions. Joyce said, Nesto begging like James Brown singing. Please. Yes, please. Yes, he is. He really feel like he's been wronged. The only thing I'll say is I can't see how slow the system is. I do see that much. The system is very slow. But the only thing I'm gonna say is they just need to speed up and give him his actual years. Because even if they speed it up, I feel like he's gonna be where he's sitting right now. Hopefully, I hope that's where he will be. But yeah, Nesto. Oh my gosh, this man. Okay, so let me pull up the phone calls from prison. Since they played 3 calls, and total those calls add up to like an hour. I don't know if I'll play all the calls, and because I don't want y'all to sit here, and because if you just want to listen to the whole call uninterrupted, phone calls from prison, I linked them in the description box. So we'll stop it and talk about some of the stuff we hear, so it could be more of a reaction versus me just playing their stuff straight through, especially because it's so long too. So yeah, I hope Live Laugh Love comes in here, because I really I want to know what happened on her live. Okay, let me take this down, get our Nesto cover up, and I'm still looking at y'all's comments too, by the way. Did I say everything? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we went over all that. Okay. Why do I feel like some of my things are missing? Okay, there's that. So that's good at least. Okay. All right. So this is the first call. This is probably the shortest of all the calls. I'll stop it as I can to just talk with y'all. I cannot understand what they be saying sometimes. And it's not even the Southern accent of Nesto, because I have family that probably sound like Nesto. So it's not that, but it's I don't know what to say. It's mostly Sonya I can't understand. And I hate it when Nesto's volume is lower than Sonya's. That also is just, and there's nothing you could do. There's no control over it, but they just get on my nerves. Sharon, that's what I was wanting Live Laugh Love to come in to talk about, because I didn't hear it myself. I wanted to ask her about it because someone told me that that's what happened. And as you know, well, you may know, I am very skeptical did let me ask this question, Sharon, since you were there then, that means you were probably there. Did Sonya come up on Live Laugh Love's panel so you could hear her voice and recognize her voice? Or did someone say they were Sonya in the chat and then they sent her recordings? Because I always like to know how the person was verified that they were who they said they were. So that's my question. Did Sonya come up on the panel and then give her the calls? Or did she just in the chat say she was Sonya and then give her the calls? But that's what I was trying to say for Live Laugh Love to if she comes in here, because I had direct questions for my sis. Hey, hottie stuff. Okay. All right. So here's the start of the calls.
3 jail calls between Ernesto and Sonya. In this first call, they continue to discuss the jail calls being on YouTube. Sonya goes on to say that she is not a mistress. Take a listen.
They watching the game?
Yeah, that's why it's so loud. You know, I don't like talking on the phone when they get like that. I can't hear. I don't want to waste no money. Yeah. Okay, but you're feeling better.
Honey?
You're feeling better. You're feeling.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm just concerned about you. I'm not concerned about what nobody talking about. That shit, that don't even phase me.
Oh, yeah, no one cares about all that shit. Let them talk.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do.
They're going to talk and twist. Yeah, they're going to talk and they're going to twist.
Yeah, he told
did he hear some stuff too on that end? I thought I heard his ass on there. Yeah. I heard, go ahead. She was like, what? I was like,
You did?
Yeah. Yeah. Him, your brother, and then your friend. Yeah. But those were real, like, 2-second, those were like 2-second phone calls. They weren't really trying to say too much on those because those, I guess, weren't juicy enough for them to speak on. Unlike, the wife and the mistress. That's it.
I still didn't hear nothing about the mistress, what the mistress was saying. I just didn't get that either.
I know, right?
No,
yeah.
I didn't hear no running away together. Fuck out. I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear none of that.
Mm-hmm. Nope. They're not going to listen. And that girl was saying that too. She was like, because the prosecutor said that, he's supposed to be running off to Steve's house in Dubai. So I'm looking for those recordings so we could play those. And I'm like, you ain't going to find it because it was never said. That was a fucking lie. The prosecutor said. He freaking lied in court.
Okay, I have a question. So I must have came in a little bit after that point of the Dubai conversation, the Florida conversation where they were like, he's a flight risk and all that stuff. Did anybody actually hear those calls? And what did he allude to when it came to Florida or Dubai? I know they said they talked about Steve being in Dubai, I think, because the son has a house in Dubai or something like that. And then the Florida thing, Nesto, I'm pretty sure he said he was going to go visit Sonya. But from what y'all heard, if anybody heard those initial calls, did he say anything indicating that he would be going to Florida before it was legally time for him to be able to go to Florida? And possibly, I guess he would have, because even if he got his bond, that bond had a lot of details, like, you can't leave the county or whatever, or probably like the radius of the neighborhood he would be in. It was a lot of restrictions. So even if he had gotten out on bond until he had his trial and everything, I don't think he could have left to go visit Florida anyway. But I just want to know if anybody had heard the actual calls of when he was talking to her about Florida or when they were talking about Dubai. So when him and Shirley, I think, were talking about Dubai, because that's what, ooh, Lord, I hate hearing it by way of Sonya, but that's what they were talking about, where they got the whole flight risk thing from. So I just wanted to know if anybody else had heard.
Like he always did. Lied about that. He lied about running off to Florida, running off to Dubai. All that shit was a lie. Ain't nobody running no damn where.
This shit crazy. So I'm not worrying about that part. Let them have it. Let them have it. I will be able to get out there one day and straighten all my shit, and then when I come around, they're going to forget all about it. They're going to forget all about it. Oh, I didn't say that.
They forget about it for a minute, and then, here we go again. But I guess once you're done with court, it'll be a wrap, and you got to make your statements and stuff. Well, we got to do that before court.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's got to be done before. So that's even. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're trying to keep it alive. You know,
Kind of what?
it's kind of cool they're trying to keep it alive online.
Why is that?
Okay. So I was listening on Instagram when I got in the car.
Listening to it.
On Instagram, they had it on Instagram. I didn't know till listening called and told me.
Oh.
And it was on Instagram, and they just got you and Shirley's conversation talking about the house and her, you know, and which was not a bad conversation. She said Steve was scared of her. Other than that, you know, which
What?
I wouldn't take it the wrong way, but sometimes people take things the wrong way.
Oh.
You know, but you asked, you know, was she home when they were going through the house? And she said, no, Steve wouldn't, you know, we wouldn't go through the house if she was there. He's scared of her. And I was like, you know, and I wouldn't say.
Oh, you're talking about over his house?
Right, when you and her was talking about Steve's house.
Oh,
When she
shit.
was talking about when she went through the house. I guess I think that might be the same conversation that he probably twisted to say he was running away. Because remember, we were talking about, you know, you were supposed to come and visit before all of this happened and hang out. And then that's probably the conversation he twisted and said, yeah, he's going to flee to Florida, you know?
Oh, okay.
So maybe that was, unless you talked about the house another time. If there was another time that y'all spoke on the house, if y'all didn't only spoke on the house that one time, then that's the conversation he.
Okay, Josie, so you did hear one, but that's not what you heard so far. Okay, I was just wondering, because, you know, we hear so much. I was just wondering. Anybody else, let me know what y'all heard on those calls. I see Taisha saying, hey, to Live, Laugh, Love. Is Live, Laugh, Love here? Are you here, sis? Let me know, Live, Laugh, Love. Renee Garner said, why he sound like a runaway slave with a mouthful of biscuits? Who said that? Said, allegedly, maybe it's a day in court when his attorney said he wanted to go to Florida when he got released. I don't know. I just feel, you know how some phrases get stuck to and everybody sticks to the same, not everybody, but a lot of people stick to the same things that happen. So I feel like a lot of people are sticking to, he became a flight risk based on those phone calls because of his talk of Florida and Dubai. So I was just wondering if anyone had, oh, she's not here. Okay. I was just wondering if anyone had heard anything where you, not as an attorney, but just you as a person, had heard him allude to, like, yeah, he'd be trying to go when he's not supposed to be there, yet, like, trying to get away from consequences type thing.
He was talking about in court when he was talking about he's gonna flee to Dubai.
Oh.
At Steve's house, you know, like for real, you'll never find that recording because the recording never happened. And Kevin lied, just like Natalie lied.
They're putting all that on Instagram.
That's just the start. They ain't finished. She said she gonna go through some more and see what else she gonna put on there. So
Is anybody listening?
they gonna ride it out, huh?
Oh, they gonna ride it out. Yeah.
They gonna ride it out, tap it out, see how many checks they can get off of all of this shit. That's all.
Wow.
My sis 41 Fifth said Sonya just mad that she not getting a cut. She want a cut. Scanner's gonna scan. She just want her cut for you know, people out here monetize. She out here, she want her cut for this audio. Sonya, just fill out a freedom of information request. Just fill out a FOIA.
Every view is a $.
Oh, okay.
So
well, just go on.
they gonna just tap it out. And again, everybody's version is different than the other person's. No two viewing says the same thing. Everybody got to add their little 2 cents, add their little narrative to it, and you know, try to say something a little bit different than the last person, which is usually adding on a lie.
It basically they just really focusing on them, the boss. That's what they doing.
That's what I'm saying. It's right. And what's keeping it alive is in her association with Steve, because Steve has been on YouTube. They've been at him for a while.
I'm talking about our conversation. That's what you
Huh?
said.
Talking about what?
You talked our conversation about his wife. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, the one that you and her had.
Yeah, they riding off of that now.
Right. What? Well, you know, ever since day one, they've been trying to affiliate everything to be the bigger fish.
Well, shit,
You know?
nobody said nothing bad about them, so what the fuck are they talking about?
That's what I said. Look, now they're going to twist it. It's like they're twisting the whole mistress narrative.
Okay, before we get into how Sonya is delusional and doesn't understand how a mistress works, did y'all see that phone calls from prison? They said tonight, I think, is when they're gonna play. They heard the Steve Harvey episode, I think, where Steve addressed himself being talked about on the phone calls. I think that's what phone calls from prison says. So yeah, if y'all don't know, that's what's coming up next from phone calls from prison. That they're gonna talk about what they heard on that one episode. That's what it sounded like phone calls from prison said.
You know, they're twisting everything to make it sound like something.
Right.
And the mistress this, and he's on the phone with his mistress, and I'm like, they're not no fucking mistress. God damn.
Well, first of all, that don't sound like that. That didn't sound like that to me. Now what I heard.
Oh no, they got a lot of other ones, but
You ain't tell me that part. And you know what? I know what's going on.
So this is a picture that I took on my birthday with the little jean outfit on, and I'm sitting on the floor beside my bed with that picture of you on the bed, right? So you said that's my favorite picture. I like the picture of you and the bed. But what they kept trying to play and try to make it seem like it was a picture of me in the bed, type, you know, like some seductive type picture, when it's not. It's just me sitting on the floor. Me sitting on the floor next to the bed, and then your picture is, you know what I'm saying, in the room. So they tried to twist that and make that sound like it was some seductive ass, you know, bed picture. And I'm like, girl, please, y'all.
Girl, you please. What the heck? How are you gonna try to spin that? The only one that's dumb enough to fall for this stupid excuse is the one you on the phone with, which is Nesto. How you gonna sit here and try to say that? Asking about somebody sitting you beside the bed, on the bed, under the bed, behind the bed. Girl, stop it. We are adults. Like, stop it right now. So I ain't trying to prove her innocence on this call, child. You sending somebody's husband pics of you. Why, man? Come on, Shan. Come on. Herein said, I just added American Greed to my watch list. Y'all, I'm gonna watch the Susu episode first for tomorrow. Yes. I'm gonna try to include some clips, Herein. I'll see if it'll let me pull it off. Crystal, I said, child, how slay? How? Okay.
Real stupid. That picture, a 2-year-old could look at that picture and not see anything offensive with that picture.
Well, hold on. What picture you did?
Let's not mention 2-year-olds around Nasty Nesto. Thank you.
Had a picture of you too?
No. There's no picture of me. There's no picture of me and no mention of my name because, you know, nobody know my name. But, probably 7.
Oh.
No, it's a conversation we're having about the picture, and you're talking about you like that picture. That's what it is. Is you saying, I like that picture with you, you know, in the bed, but it's come off like you're saying, like I'm in the bed or some shit. You get me? But it's that picture of me sitting on the floor next to the bed, and all you see is my shoulders and my head. You know that picture. Right, it's that picture.
Oh, okay. So that's kick it off right there. That's what kicks it.
Right, that picture. Yeah, yeah. But as I said, it just comes off as thinking, oh my God, what kind of picture, you know, because you mentioned bed, but it's a clean picture because it's me fully dressed with my shoulders,
well,
you know, in my head.
So basically, that's the mystery then. That's what they're saying.
Right. Again, they only put off things that make it sound misleading, you know, because like I said, that picture is a rated G picture. I can send that same picture to my mama. You know.
Okay. So basically, yeah. They're just trying to destroy me. That's fine. I get it. They already did that.
Well, yeah. They just trying to make a story. That's all. You're just a victim.
Yeah, I'm already just. I mean, for that, I'm already done.
Who said that? Yes. It's not even allegedly. She is listening to him. That's what these her last 2 calls, well, technically like what, 3, 4, 5 calls over the last 2 videos of phone calls from prison. That's exactly what she's saying. She's been listening to these calls. She's played some for him. Yes. And so of course she's trying to change it. She's saying that on the phone. You don't even have to allege that one who said that, because she said, well, I'm just trying to make them seem like, YouTube. Not a lot of people be on YouTube. I'm trying to say, like, girl, you are, oh Lord. Ooh. That's why I'm like, I agree with the people that think Sonya might stay in a one room, like in a bedroom of an institutionalized type house. Like she just go out for work release or she might not be work release. You know what I mean? I just feel like something is off. Besides just sounding like a con herself, in my opinion, something is off with this woman. Shan said, hello, Sonya and Shirley. Oh, hello, Sonya and Shirley are the mistress. Consider he never divorced the first wife. True, Shan. That's true now. You're right. And hey, Bernita Salter. Hi, DJ. Welcome to the chat. Sandra Sanderson said, y'all, she don't want to be a mistress. She, talking out loud, said Sonya knows she can't pay that lawyer, so she better try to clean it up. Big fat. Harlan said, why come she talking on his jail phone when she know they are being recorded? I think Sonya still likes some of the attention, because once you know and you continue to call and then you talk about the whole thing about people listening to your calls, Sonya likes attention. I think so. I feel like it's safe to say she likes attention. And Sonya be thinking she be doing big things, Okay, keep going.
They already done put the barrel on
it. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Until the next news story come out, and
Oh, okay.
the nigga next victim.
Okay, how many views that get? Why you laughing?
I was drinking on Instagram. It was 20,000 when I first looked at it, but that was a while ago. So ain't no telling how many now, because it's on a very popular site. But like 100 and about 150 on YouTube.
Okay, so they gonna hit them.
But that's what everybody, 20 here, 30 here, 40 here, like that.
Oh, okay. So it'll hit about 1 million by the weekend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be about 1 million by the weekend.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll die out. To the next posting. To the next posting, it'll die out.
No, it won't. It will not die out, Sonya. That's not how this works. I think she knows that too. That's not how this works. It will not die out until he is like all the way in, like the trial finished, everything finished. Girl, no, this ain't dying out. No. You don't know how tenacious people can be. She is a horrible cleanup woman, talking out loud. She's excited, Josie. Thank you. She is excited. Pumpkin, I'm trying to break up her voice. Ooh, both of them sound annoying together. It's an annoying combo. It's hard, but entertainment. What else did she say? Oh, she's about to try to say this thing about, she's saying Tatiana Taylor, and she means Tayana Taylor. But she keeps saying Tatiana. I think that's coming up. I don't know when.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't affecting them folks what they got going on. I can tell you that. They're getting their check. So.
I don't know.
What you mean?
Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, that I try to take things very lightly. So.
Oh, okay.
That conversation y'all had talking about the house and all of that stuff, somebody can take it another way. I take things lightly. Like, it wasn't that bad of a, conversation. And, you know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like any hate, or any of that. But that same conversation, them other people could take it and be like, I can't believe that motherfucker said that. You get me? Fuck this shit. And it could be the same conversation. I'm just saying, it could be nothing, and somebody can take it and run with it and make it negative.
I just said what I said. So if that's what I said,
you asked the question. You didn't say anything. You just said, you just asked, does she look old?
Okay, what's wrong with that?
That's what I'm saying for guys. Guys say stuff like that. Is she fat? Is she ugly? It's a question. It wasn't you saying she was anything. It's just a question asked. But again, somebody could be like, what the fuck does it matter what my wife looked like to him? You get me?
Oh, okay. So
somebody can take it and run with it.
So what the one they're talking about the bed situation, how they ran with that? Let me hear that part.
They just made a comment. It was just part of their little narrative.
How are they confused about the bed comment? You know what? They're confused because they want to be confused. Real fast. Octavia, thank you for the Cash App, Octavia. I have so many in my list. Here we go. Pop the trunk.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Yes, that clap. The clap is everything. It's really what makes the whole moment, But thank you, Octavia. It did come through. Talking a lot said, true trending. Sonya likes the attention. And she does. Who said that? Said, yes, Demita Joe, dear. Another coleslaw. Sonya and Ernesto using Shirley money to do all this talking on the phone. Somebody said, where is Shirley? I don't know. Now, if y'all are out there listening to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts, I feel like she's doing really good with keeping some of the chronological things. But so I haven't been over there in a while, but so I don't know if this is the time that Shirley has stopped talking to Nesto on the phone or they communicate a different way. I'm not sure yet, but right now it's been all about Sonya since they found out about these YouTube calls. Harlan Baker said, yes, he can't help himself. He's a whole narcissist, just like Martell. Mildred, you're not too late. Mildred, Conversations and Cocktails, is a content creator. Sherry Pittman said, Nesto is trying to find out what Shirley heard. Yes, exactly, Sherry, and trying to clean it up for her to hear future calls. Like it wasn't even like that. I just need friends that's helping me try to get out of here. He sure was, Sherry. Sharon said she's lying. The old comment was about Elvis Presley's daughter. Oh, I didn't even catch on. Yes, it's Tay said, welcome. I'll get that other thing straight for my membership. Oh, thank you, Tay. Okay, well, thank you, Tay. I appreciate you. She learned her butt off talking out loud. Punky said Sonya doesn't sound smart at all. She doesn't. It's so weird. Let me tell you, StreamYard will try to steal your shine. DJ, this coming. You talking about the call that's coming tonight, I think. I hope it's tonight. I gotta find my doggone timestamp again. StreamYard ain't going. I told y'all yesterday, StreamYard sent a thing talking about did I want to be an affiliate. I'm like, only if I can be honest, which I know all it means when you're an affiliate, they'll give you a link. It don't require much. So I feel like I can say what I want to say. But StreamYard, you really making me mad. You really, really are. Shirley just got a $4 million contract from Steve Jennings. You're the second person I heard say that. They must want her for the ratings right now then, because they know at least up until his trial, people going to keep ping-ponging their eyes back and forth to the show, to Nesto, to the show. So, I mean, honestly, business-wise, it could be a good move. It's so funny how they don't respect YouTube, but yet they need YouTube because they know those eyes. They're getting like the residuals from the eyes from YouTube. Like, let's be honest right now. And half the people didn't even know about Strawberry Letters. I'm telling you that now. I don't think I had heard of Strawberry Letters until this. Some people did know. I'm not saying everybody didn't know. I'm just saying a lot of people didn't. T. Marie said 5 million. I heard 5 million the first time, T. Marie. So 4 to 5 million. We'll say the range is 4 to 5 million. If StreamYard had a face, I would slap it right now. They might be talking on someone else's call time. That's what Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts and a few people think, that they might be talking on somebody else's stuff, like they switch pins. Because Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts said that from what she will request is now a totally different person on the phone. She even played some of the audio from the different person that's using Nesto's like PIN, ID, whatever it is. Yeah, so there is somebody else using his. So he's probably using either that person or, you know, a couple people down the line. He's using somebody else's stuff at some point. So yes, you are on the right track. Who said that? Okay. Let me get this video back up. Ooh, StreamYard. Hold on, y'all gotta find the close to where we were.
It's 3 jail
Conversations, them other people could take it and be like, I can't believe that motherfucker said that when I was dating people. So that's why I was like, they choosing certain conversations wisely, because I was going out on dates back then, and I was calling you and we would talk about my dates. You know, when I was this one guy, he just kept putting his hands on me. He just said,
Did we hear a call where she would talk about any dates? I feel like they would have also played that. She's saying they choosing calls wisely, but I feel like she's just trying to send people on a goose chase to go find some calls. She's talking about she dated somebody and they put their hands on her. No, I can't buy that. Phone Calls from Prison is pretty thorough. Once they asked, hey, do y'all want to hear the calls that don't just have to do with Shirley? And everybody was like, yes, just play the calls. I don't know about that one. And if they still have them, they shall play those too eventually. I feel like they're very smart about which ones they pick out. But girl, girls, just stop it.
because you know what I'm saying, we was picking it like friends on the phone. But of course, that's not gonna sell. So let's find something that they talk about that can make it sound like it's something. And so they pull those things. And me saying that I love you, you know what I'm saying, which is fine. You can be in love with somebody, you can love a person. I don't make a person your mistress. I don't make a person anything. I could fall in love with Prince, you know. That don't make me his mistress. That's just how I feel, you know. But they just stuck on that because that makes the story sell. It's all about making the story sell, basically. And that just, you know, woo, whatever.
Okay.
And never a dull moment apparently in your life.
What'd you say?
Never a dull moment in your life.
Oh shit. Well, you know what?
It's a good distraction though. This is good to keep your mind off of the bullshit that is court.
It's something else though. I ain't lying.
Yeah. I mean, it's still.
It's something else.
It just shows you though, when you look at stuff. That's why I don't even be on YouTube no more like that. I'll go and I'll look at car videos, and I'll look at car accidents, and I'll look at bands and stuff like that. But all them other sites, I don't even go on there anymore because I realize how exaggerated they are.
You exaggerate your whole life, Sonya. Sonya be trying to start a business and remodel spaces every other call. First of all, you are definitely still on YouTube. She probably now has alerts turned on to make sure she don't miss anything. Stop playing, Sonya. Talking Out Loud said maybe they know May get a book deal and they want a piece. Oh my God. Brittany Janae said, wow. Wow. In my Nesto's voice. Titi said, that laugh is irritating. Delicia Nicole said, Jesus, she sounds like Coleslaw. A lot of people say she sounds like her. I don't watch a lot of Coleslaw. Sonya's already hard to deal with, but because at least I have lawsuits to read and stuff over here with her, I guess I'm listening more. And Phone Calls from Prison, I mean, I don't know. It's very interesting, but annoying voices. And Coleslaw is pure annoying voices. So I don't really be over there listening to her. So I can't call it, but you are like the 10th person to me that has said that this girl sound like Coleslaw.
How they lie, and just you're just like, they'll take 2 seconds of real information on a 30-minute video, and only 2 seconds of that whole video was actual truth. And everything else was an exaggerated lie.
Damn.
But you don't know it unless they report on your life or somebody close to you. You don't know it. You're just looking at it. Like I used to look at those things and lightweight bleed, all of the shit they saying, not thinking they're just as bad as the news on TV. Y'all just as bad as the fucking news. Y'all are reporting lies, exaggerations. If it's not exactly how it is, then you're lying. All that shit is a lie unless you're telling the absolute truth. You're not reporting the absolute truth. You're exaggerating and you're lying. Because and no way
You have 1 minute remaining.
what we're talking about was true. But, you know,
Okay.
fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em, man. Fuck 'em.
Yeah. Well, I had a good conversation. Thanks for
With-
doing that with my son.
With Junior?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was a good conversation. So we'll be out.
Yeah. I told him I was going to run into him. Yeah, whatever. I was like, I'm going to run into you. I was supposed to run into you and Unc this week because I wanted to have a sit down to go over some things on his case. And I was like, I don't want to talk about it over the phone. So
Right. Okay.
I want to sit down and talk to him.
Okay.
You know?
Cool. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
So these people so desperate and shit, you know, to try to.
We're desperate. This woman is talking to an alleged, how can I say this? Alleged animal and child abuser. He's already, well, technically married, not actually married, but for her, all intents and purposes, she thought he was married. And we're desperate. Girl, where else could you be using your time for? That call operator will never let you forget where you are. You have 1 minute, right, Terry C. Baby Davis? Girl, the audacity of it all.
To share their lies. What time are you calling me tomorrow?
It's 8 o'clock.
Okay, 8 o'clock.
All right, love you too. Thank you very much. And hey, the only thing
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
In this next call, you will hear Nesto and Sonya talk about comments that she read on social media. Take a listen.
Okay, what you got going on?
Hello, sir. How are you? Pardon me?
What's you laughing about? Did the world know you?
Oh my gosh.
You kept saying it. Shit.
Oh my gosh. Well, they just got the first, they ain't got the last.
What?
They only got the first, they don't have the last.
That don't make sense.
First name?
Yeah.
That's all they got is the first name.
I mean, what, that don't make sense.
As slow as Sonya is, Nesto is slower than her. Okay, now I don't know if he just also can't understand her like us. I'm sorry for hitting my desk. I don't know if he can't understand her like we can't, so she has to repeat herself because of that. But at one point, she does clearly say, she's about to say, well, they only have my first name. And he was like, what that mean? Like, what do you think it means? For searching purposes, it would be harder to find her. Now, shout out to Live, Laugh, Love. And I heard Lipstick Alley had it, but they may have taken it down. But see, I need Live, Laugh, Love to come in here because I don't know if it's on her community wall or what. But some suspect they have seen Sonya's picture. I saw what may be Sonya's picture. Body build fits, you know, she says she's all petite, weighs like really close to 100 pounds, all that other stuff. Live, Laugh, Love needs to come in here and tell us the things. But okay, we'll keep going. Oh, let me see your comments. Hold on. Excuse me. Oops. Oh, Deval girl. Okay, you're very welcome. Girl, we be at work. I get you. Yes, we some working people. Just keep me in your earbud and in the background. DJ said, oh, here comes the pissed off Nesto. All right, here we go.
Because if you just got the first name, that still doesn't really identify a person.
Right. So where'd that come from? Conversation?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know how that even came about.
Oh.
Because you never say it, unless that's like the one time that you've ever said it. Right, like the one time you've ever said it. And so like, I could be like, I know one time you said it, but right, you never say it. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know.
That's somebody did that. That's all it is. So they're making a big deal out of you.
I mean, not no more than before. It's just they got a name on it. That's all. They just put a name with it. That's all. They don't have a face. They just put a name with it. So.
We may have a face now.
Okay. So I guess it's building up from there, huh?
I don't know. We'll find out. I text you.
I got it.
I text you. Just now?
Oh, no, I ain't got that. No, I just got
Hold
one.
on.
Did they get it?
Oh, okay. No, I text you again. It's okay. It's pending. Oh, that picture came through, so you got it. It just got approved just now.
What
It just got approved just now while I was on the phone with you. The one about that guy and his charges getting dropped. So they approved that. So yeah, that came through. Now, along with that text I sent you. So when you get off, you'll just read that, and that'll be that.
Oh,
How do you feel today?
I got a headache right now. I went outside after I read that text and went outside. Sitting in the sun, came in here and got my mustache trimmed off. And
Okay.
so to sit down for a minute and process shit, because to me, I think somebody got some roots on my head. Because this shit gone berserk.
Y'all, that reminded me of Harlem Nights when he said, I think they got a root on my ass. As someone with Louisiana roots, I am dying. I'm sorry. Ain't no root on you, sir. You have allegedly victimized many, many people, and I'm gonna say beings, because it wasn't just people. No, you did this to yourself. I heard she's on Instagram and YouTube. I don't know. I just know I seen some pictures. Harlan Baker said, Shirley's full name is on Nesto's call log. And if she visited him, her photo is there too. If she did, do you think she was all talk, or do you think she ever actually physically went to see him, Harlan, and chat? Do y'all think she ever went to go see him in the prison? I feel like she just kept talking and holding him off, but I don't know for sure. Shan says, so you gonna keep sending a married man pics of you? Girl, stop. Right. Oh, hey, Mimi. Girl, have you seen 60 Days In? They be getting tablets and stuff, Mildred. So he might be using a little tablet to get messages, or there might be a phone. You know how they get phones. He might have a phone, contraband type phone. Veronica said it's all good. Shan said you can text and email from jail and prisons now since C-19. There goes the answer. Mildred said it's a root. He did it to himself. If it's a root, he did it to himself, right? Shan said, well, you've been able to email from prison a while now. Renee said the world does not know her, though. Get a grip. Right. The world doesn't. Some very smart detective people may know, but the world doesn't know yet. Mimi said, gotta watch the replay. Sounds like I missed some juice. Mimi, go to the beginning to hear his letter. I showed it and read his letter to the court to everybody. But don't leave now, Mimi. But I'm just saying that's what's at the beginning if you want to see it. Demita Joe says she's the desperate one. Mary White says Sonya's special ed like wacky Wanda. Mary. Okay, here we go.
Circle.
I know, right?
No, straight up over nothing.
I know. And then so one of the comments, one idiot said, oh, you don't hear not one time that him saying he didn't do it. I'm sitting there like, he took about 5 conversations. He said it thousands of times. They just probably didn't play it, or they're not going to play it. But no one gets on the phone every day and say, hey, I'm not guilty. I ain't do this. What you doing today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one says that every day. You've said it enough times where you don't have to say it anymore. You didn't do it. You're not guilty. It's some bullshit. Yeah, it's just, it's just ridiculous comments. And this is the thing. People aren't invested, so they're not going to do the research. They're going to just read and listen and put their little stank to.
I took offense to people are not going to research, just so y'all know. I feel like we've done more research than all his lawyers. What did he say? He had 2 or 3 paid lawyers, 2 public defenders. I take offense. Phone calls from prison, Love Lies and Lacefront, myself, Pam Esquire, the law intellect. Baby, we are researching more than your lawyers and this Timu lawyer on the phone right now. So excuse you.
Sense to it. You know, they're just going to look at it, kiki about it, or, oh, he's so this, or, oh, she's so stupid, or, oh, she's not this, or, make their little comments like it's a television show.
Right.
And not realize, no, this is real life. This isn't reality. TV. This is real life, and this is a serious situation. And we all know how police love to lie, especially Roswell police, their history. And they love to, do the investigation work. The woman went to court with no evidence. How does that even make sense? You came to court with no evidence. The only thing you came to court with was a couple conversations. That's it. But nothing backing it. Just a couple conversations.
Girl, conversations do not get you 400 plus days in jail waiting on a trial. You would at least have been able to get an affordable bond out. Stop playing, Sonya. You playing on this man head top right now. Janet Jenkins, this is the comment right here. Why are they acting like he was charged with a traffic ticket? Come on now. Shan said, now we invested, sis. This not TV. We want to know how he victimized the people, including you and Shirley, dummy. Right, Shan? Right. Bernita Salter said, why all these people lie? I don't know. They just be trying to appease him. I don't know why. Because I'm like, he doesn't seem, even when he really tries to put on, did y'all see when Phone Calls from Prison was posting some of his Instagram stuff? And it had him running in slow-mo? I was like, sir, this looks stupid. It's a lot of them that look stupid. When he wading in the water, all of it looks stupid. Because he trying to be all like higher thinking, on a higher plane, all this other stuff. He looks stupid, especially because we know the background. I don't know. I'm like, where was the part where y'all got charmed by this person? I don't get it. I still feel sorry for the victims just because I can't see it. But I don't see it though. Like, he seems so dense. Like, I don't understand. Mary White says he must have flashed something and the flashiness was enough, especially if but for Shirley, Shirley just wanted a piece of a man. Never mind. Mary White says, Sonya really stupid. This woman really thinks this bum is innocent. Do you think she thinks that, or is she entertaining herself? Because sometimes I feel like she be playing with him. Harlan says, so all those victim statements don't matter. Come on, Harlan. Right. Okay. All right. Keep going.
She did no homework on any of it. She didn't investigate it. She didn't do the money trust. She didn't find out who these people were. Nothing. You did nothing but charge him. You didn't even interview him. That doesn't even make sense that even flew to even get to a complaint, let alone, let's hold him on that.
Okay.
It's ridiculous, but people don't care. They're not invested. They just look at the surface situation, make their little comments, and just ride with it. So that's the mentality until the next big story comes, and they talk about the next person, and they talk about the next person, because it's all about a check. And the more views, the more they twist it and make it seem so dramatic.
If it was just surface, we would have focused on just Sonya having abs, or no, girl. We done combed through his criminal record history. We looking at the court documents. It is not surface level. We over here reading the complaints from the victims, from the police records, baby. I promise you, it is not surface over here. No. 41 Fifth said, y'all enjoying the slow slaw Sonya. I like it. Slow slaw Sonya lies. That's a tongue twister. Veronica says she is more invested than he is. Right, Veronica. Mimi said, is he still accumulating charges? When does he go to trial? He must be a monster. Shan and maybe someone else that's keeping up really, really well. I feel like they may have finished off on his charges. I don't know if he's accumulating any more. I feel like they're addressing the ones that he has now. And of course, the most recent ones were the 4 charges that had to do with, were all 4 about children? I think so. That's the one that it got lowered from a $200,000 bond for each of the 4 charges to a $175,000 bond for each of the 4 choice. I keep wanting to say choices, but I'm trying to say charges. Curl 'em Up said, Sonya sounds like a kid that eats now and later's by the pack. God. Okay, way to come in, Curl 'em Up. Sherry Pittman said, I don't see them as victims. Well, Sherry, are you talking about Sonya? Sonya willingly wanted to go with someone she thought was married, but have you actually seen the victim's statement, Sherry? I don't know if you've seen everything, and I don't want to, because they were still, even if it's just financial, and some of the women were not willing participants in his sex stuff. So I don't know how much you've seen. I don't know. DJ said Charleston White said Nesto scammed him out of millions also. Hold on now. Is Charleston White the one that be saying crazy stuff online too? It's not that I don't believe he could have got scammed, but Charleston White allegedly, and in my opinion, I feel like it's going to be some victims that come out under his name. I really, really do. It's something about him. I be staying away from him. Let me see if this is the same person I'm thinking of before I go further and assume we might be talking about somebody else. Let me see this man face. Let me stop before, because I might be thinking of a different man. No, that's who I was thinking of. Shan said, I think he's been charged, but they are so backed up, he probably still won't go to trial before the middle of next year sometime. Dang. Herein said we could talk about more than one big story at a time. Come on, we covering everything. They investigating him like 45, right? Mimi said, I wonder how Sonya is going to feel when she experiences all the evidence and realizes he's been manipulating her all this time. I don't see Mimi. I don't think she's going to feel away. I feel like, unfortunately, she's one of those women that scare me because they won't believe other women. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because, you know, she was on one of the calls, she was telling him, you don't strike me as that person that would be around kids like that. So she heard about the kid stuff. She's seen those charges. I don't know about her, Mimi. Sherry said, I've seen the statements. They knew he was married. Yes. Okay. That was one. I just didn't want to group up everybody. She was a willing sexual partner, but there are other women that were not willing sexual partners. And then even if I'm a willing sexual partner, that does not mean you then do not get held accountable for the financial crime against me. Yeah, there's other women. There's other women. Did you see the one with the girl at the time? I think she was 19. He made her sign her name in blood, a blood contract. Go to infamous Sylvia. If you did not hear the lawyer read that charge out. And she was also unwilling to engage with him in that way. So yeah, there's a lot of victims. There's children victims. There's possibly at least one related victim. There's a lot. Sharon, she doesn't care. Sharon says she doesn't care. She's recording him and releasing calls after Monday's bond hearing. Ooh. Sonya, yeah. Now, Sonya, if you want some views, go ahead and drop the calls that we not, it's the more the merrier on the calls. Herein said, isn't there more than one city, town? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so, Herein. Now, I don't know which charge connected to what, but yeah, they named a lot of cities and towns, and I don't remember if they're all the older charges that are in different cities and towns. He got so much, it's hard to keep up. Okay, I'm going to keep playing. Let me get my timestamp in case I get booted. Okay.
The more views, the better the spin. The more views, the bigger the check.
Okay, first of all, I would like to know, did they catch the one when I didn't know that Cody, I didn't know nothing what the fuck they had going on. Since they talking about this, so they should see that.
They talked about that. They said she's saying everything. They had the conversation where I'm saying everything's on Erica, they trying to make, they played that, the fact that they looking at you and they're not looking at Erica, the person who's out here with the mortgage fraud, the identity theft, the nonstop criminal record since 1996, I think was the first time she got arrested.
They played all that on that?
Yeah, they played the whole, they played the 30-minute conversation, 15-minute conversation. They played 5 conversations that you and I had and 5 conversations that you and Shirley had. 5 or 6 or 7 conversations.
Okay, when they showed that I'm innocent, so what the fuck are they talking about?
No. I mean, it shows, it just sends the conversation. They're still making their little comments about, oh, he sound like a con artist. Oh, he sound like a player. Oh, he sound like it. And you don't sound like it at all. It's when you're talking to Shirley, and you actually sound like a loving husband. And I'm trying to feel like, damn, they just want him to be the bad guy so bad. They just really twisting this. I don't know if it's just bitter-ass women, but I'm like, they just making it sound so bad. Oh, and she sounds so pathetic, and she just needs to leave, and he's just this, and she's, and I'm just like, wow, the spin they put on it. But like I said, You can see something and I can see something and we can see still two different things. You get me? And that's just how the mind works. You can see a car and I can see a car. And in my mind, that car is ugly as hell, and you could think that car is the baddest car they ever made. It's just the difference of how people think. You know, like people, you know, believe this and some people don't. So it's just everybody forms a completely and sees a completely different version than the next person. So when you read comments, one comment will say something totally opposite, and you'll be like, damn, are they talking about the same video? But they are. But it's just two mindsets. So, and a lot of them, you know, you got some that make sense, and then you got a lot of them that sound better.
So they play how that we are confident in each other's conversations. Did they record that shit? Did they record how you found me? What?
Well, I didn't hear that yet. I didn't hear that.
Okay.
That's going all back to August. That's August. So I don't know. They didn't go back all the way to August yet. They only furthest one. They're only going to pick the juiciest conversations. They're not going to pick conversations that sound vanilla. They're only going to pick something that's newsworthy. That's going to make.
Is anybody really truly?
Yeah, they are. They are. It's like at least 200.
Yes, Nesto, we're listening. She's about to get into some more numbers. But didn't he want to be famous when he found out he was on the news? He was giggling and everything when Shirley was saying you made the news. And then she was like, hold on, it's about to come back on. Remember that call where he was like, oh, he was eating it up when it was on the news. Go away from me with this in my Phaedra voice, right? Mildred said, child, this lady. Who this lady? She is slow. Yep, it is, Harlan. We here for this. From beginning to end, I want to follow this. And a lot of us do. That's why we're all here.
100,000 views on all of them if you put them all together.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're listening, but I don't know how far they take it past looking at it. If you know what the mindset is, which it doesn't. They're.
Did they talk about when I got screwed with the fucking lawyers and shit? Did they play any of that shit?
I don't know, but they saw that with that first video when your lawyer was just screwed. Now you do see us talking about BC and you trying to get me to come down to Atlanta to talk to him. They did play that, and then when something happened and you was like, you know, you need to come down here. And then a girl was trying to make a comment because I said, I need to come next week because I'm the poor one and she's the rich one. And they was like, see, she's trying to get in his pockets. She's trying to get that money. I'm like, they just, like, I just had to laugh at that. Like, that's not even what I was saying. I was saying next week's going to be cheaper. I'm paying for it. You know what I'm saying? And how is he going to pay for anything? They took everything. They froze everything. The man has nothing. So, like, you know what I'm saying? They threw that, like, they just threw that spin on it. And I'm sitting here like, that's.
It is funny how she's like, I don't want nothing from him. You have nothing. As he's sitting in jail. I'm like, that's what you get. That's what you get. They say you have nothing. The man has nothing.
Crazy how they throw a spin on a conversation to make it sound like that. I'm sitting here like, I was joking, but I was saying, you know, immediate flight is a huge difference from let me come next week. Because at this point, since we're not going to court, it's not going to really make that big of a difference, you know, between this week and next week. But you were just eager for me to just, you know, and I get it because no one wants to be in jail, you know, on some bullshit.
So it just made me it just made me just like.
So because you weren't saying throughout the whole conversation, I'm innocent. So when she would bring it up, you would cut in to tell her, you know, well, we're not going to talk about that, because you can't really talk about your side. Because anything you say can be held against you, and you see how they're twisting my words. Right. Anything you say, they'll fucking twist your words. Only thing you can say is, I did not do this. That's all I can say. I did not do this. They came to court with no evidence other than a conversation. That's it. A conversation. They didn't do a follow-up. They didn't investigate it. They came to court with a conversation that somebody who's mad at me had, which we know women are good for getting mad and running in line on dudes. If I can't key his car, like the one was, eager to, when he get on Shirley's page, you got to call me. Shirley, you got to call me. I got to tell you something about your husband. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the get mad and the get back.
So basically,
and it's
what
like,
you're saying is, hold on. Basically, what you're saying, not cut you off, but basically,
well,
what
it's
you're
fine.
saying that you listening to all this stuff here. What you get out of that?
I don't get anything out of it because like I say, everybody's saying something totally different. Everybody's a different take from one conversation. You have 5 different takes from it. So, and that's just people. Everybody thinks differently. So it's like, the one thing that just resonated, like I said, one person was like, he didn't even say he innocent. He said it 1,000 times on other conversations. He's just not going to say it every time. The same.
I don't think anybody cares that the man doesn't say I'm innocent every time on his call. He could say it. We are where we're at. Period. That does not matter. That Timu lawyer, she focuses on some weird things. Like nobody cares that he's not saying I'm innocent on calls. No. We're sitting here looking at the charges, the circumstances, everything. She just leaves him. I mean, he already astray, but she leaves him more astray.
Person you're talking to. Every time you talk to me, you're not going to say, hey, I'm innocent, because we already had the conversation. Every time you talk to Shirley, you're not going to say it because you've had the conversation and she knows you. Y'all been together 10 years or 11. She knows you. So certain things, she knows your character. She knows your personality. You can't fake your person's personality for 10 years. You can't fake that. You can't fake.
Does anyone else find it weird that she's speaking on Shirley and what Shirley's thinking and what Shirley knows? Like, that's really weird. They both sound like fools. That's the part. Let me go back to Veronica's comment. Veronica, you may be on to something. Veronica said, in my opinion, she is feigning ignorance until he is found guilty. Then she will go on the talk show tour stating she was manipulated. Veronica, I feel like you're on to something with that one. I do. Okay, let me get my timestamp in case I get blipped out to make sure I start at the same spot. Okay, here we go.
Some people can't even fake 1 year. The real always comes out. Your true comes out. So for them to say, oh, she's so this and she's so blind, she's been with this man for over 10 years. You can't fake it for 10 years. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or maybe or maybe she don't want to see it. They're just so apt to somebody being the bad guy of this movie. And that's what it is to them because it's on TV. They're all watching this on TV and on their computers. So it's like a movie to them. And everybody's got their opinion and they got their version of how it should play out or how this or you're the villain. You're the villain. She's the victim. They're calling her narcissistic. They're calling her this. Everybody's calling her this, that, and the other, which is mean. To call her anything. This is her life. And they can't, it's just fucked up. And the thing of it is people are willing to accept whatever they accept and believe what they want to believe. But my thing is like how they just twist something. It's just so, I was laughing last night. Some of that shit was just so funny how they was just talking about me and he's on the phone and he don't want to hear what she got to say. He wanted her to get off the phone with her. And I'm just like, I ramble a lot of the times because you're sitting in there and I need to take your mind off of where you're at. So
okay, so she heard we say she just be talking and running her mouth because now she's trying to explain to YouTube. She don't care about him. She was rambling forever, never explaining why she rambled to him. But she trying to explain to YouTube. I ramble because, I'm trying to keep his mind occupied. Girl, we don't care. We don't care. You said the things you said, and we going off the things that you talk about. Now she has a conscience. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hey Thea, how are you? And Thea, welcome to Patreon. I saw you had joined yesterday. I played the little clip for you. Okay, let me get my timestamp in case I blip out. Okay, here we go.
I'll have a lot of dumb conversations just to get your mind off of you just sitting in a jail, not knowing what your future is. They don't get that. They're just saying, oh, he's just no, he's not sitting in his car in a parking lot chilling. He's in fucking jail. He's in jail. I gotta take his mind off this, so I'm gonna bring up stupid, random, he don't give a fuck conversation. Just to say, here, think about this. You know, don't think about that. Think about this. You know? And when we hang up, hopefully he'll think about that, even though it makes no sense to him and what, you know,
Okay, so
feel.
I got another question. What is the last conversation that they had?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know. It's still like
Those conversations would tell you what month it was.
November. Everything is like November. Was like the last of it. It's everything. It's right before you hired your attorney.
Okay. Okay.
Right before it got out, basically. Right when she told Steve. That's what it was. Like right around November. Because they had that bogus ass news article for October with the, you know, $1 million scam
But
shit.
it don't sound like I got no goddamn what they call it again? What is that I got? Girlfriend? That shit don't sound like no girlfriend to me.
That's what I'm saying. It does. Listen, it doesn't sound like it, but of course I'm trying to tell you they have to put a spin on it to make it interesting. So all the conversations we have, even though, okay, so remember that picture that I took that I sent you, me sitting on the why? So they just kept playing that, and my cousin listened to it, and she was like, "What's up with the picture about the beard?" I was like, "It sounds like it's some type of sexual picture." She was like, "Yeah." I said, "But it's not. It's a G picture. It's me sitting on the floor, fully dressed, and a picture sitting on my bed is what it is. That's what it is. That's the picture she's talking about. But the way it sounds, the way you're talking about it, it makes it sound like it's some type of me spreading across the bed type of like some sexual like that's what it. But it's not. Well, you know it's not. But I just sent it to her. She was like, "That's the picture." I was like, "Yeah, that's the." She was like, "Oh my God, that's the number." I said, "Yeah, it's very." I said my granddaughter could look at that picture and not think of nothing of it. It's just a picture, but there's a bed in the picture, and that's why he's just doing descriptions. And when you hear bed, and they try and put mistress, so they're trying to make it.
She really just don't want to hang on to the word of what she is. Girl, you a mistress. Let this bed thing go. You know what pictures you sent him. Stop playing around. Girl, let it go. You are the mistress. That's one of the nicer names that honestly you are being called. Just accept it. And hey, my sweet sis 41 Fit. She's loving the spin. Right, Kimbella? Right.
You know, like it's something sexual, which there's nothing. I've sent nothing sexual to you. We don't have. Also, we've had a couple conversations where we talk about somebody being horny, but that's just because, you know, I wasn't fucking nobody, you know. But that was again last year when I was out. Well, exactly when I was dating and you know back then and all of that. So that was so again, you know, they put their spin on it.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Ooh, if you played the drinking game with the word spin, just like when he would do his Nesto wow, you might be out of here. Dang, Sonya said something. I should have wrote it down when she said it. What did she say? What did she say? Okay, well then Thea, because I don't think you get refunded on Patreon, let your membership run on Patreon and just set a calendar reminder and cancel it. Then come join YouTube after that membership because I don't want you to get double charged and you don't even, you know, because it's not gonna, I don't think it'll refund the money. So I don't want you to have been charged and you not getting the membership. So let it run out for the 30 days. Set a reminder so they don't forget because I think it might auto do it. I don't know. And then come over to YouTube by hitting the join button. But yeah. And double check because on Patreon, it said twice, congratulations, Thea joined Patreon. It's like you created 2 Patreon profiles. So cancel one, contest it or whatever you got to do to make sure you only got charged one time for $5 and not 2 separate $5 charges from Patreon. By the way, because I did see that. I was hoping you would come in the chat so I could let you know that too. Because it had 2 different icons for you, and it's like you got 2 new members, but both were named Thea. So, and it was yours, it was Thea BMW. So check your charges, cancel one of the charges. Obviously, if you dispute it, I ain't gonna say nothing because I know you only meant to have one. So, and it's through Patreon. So hopefully they don't make it hard and you just cancel it because I can't control anything. But I also want to tell you if I see something that's weird. So I'm just letting you know. This lady is somebody, Nana. She's a Nana. Oh, I missed that. I wish I could remember what this woman said that had triggered me to say something, but I can't remember now, so I'm gonna keep on playing.
That's fine.
And then they said something about like legal conversation when you said box, but you was talking about,
About what?
you know, when you said the box, just pack the box. But the one girl, when she tried to narrate it, and he's talking about some illegal box, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Wait a minute. Is there many people commenting on
That shit was so laughable. I was just like, these people are.
Sorry, I have to interrupt it for reaction purposes, or otherwise you kind of just have to go to the original channel to hear it straight through with no interruptions. But to use it under fair use, I'm trying to interrupt it. So I linked the video in the description box if you want it with no interruptions. But 41 Fit, thank you, sis. She said he advised her to pat her. Come on, in one of those calls, lots of revisionist history going on in this call, right? I know what I was going to tell y'all. I was going to say, well, at least if she doesn't like being called the mistress, we won't have to hear any more of her baby talk after she found out she was on YouTube, because friends don't baby talk to the other friend. That's usually, you know, women that like to do baby talk with someone they are intimate with. So maybe we won't have to hear any more of her baby talk, because I hate it. Phyllis said, where does this lady come from? Was she with him before he went into prison? Because it seems as though she knows him a lot. I thought so, but I don't know if I was assuming it, but I thought she was with him before prison. I really did. Like they were in communication at minimum before prison. No, sir, no, ma'am said, I can't stand his laugh. I know. Okay, good, Thea. Yeah, just go check out your charges, please.
Retarded.
No, I'm saying,
retarded.
People what I want to say, commenting on that shit.
I know she didn't just throw out that slur. I know she did not. Not her. Well, nobody should say it. We know better now. Nobody should say that word. But excuse the hell out of me. She did not just say that. The Timu lawyer calling people derogatory names. I cannot. She met him before he went to jail in 2022. Thank you, Shan. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my God. So from yesterday, from when I stopped looking at it, it's like 50 comments since last night at 4:00 in the morning. It's like 50 more comments on the line, and it's just, you know, it goes from one extreme to the other. So like I say, it's just a broad, you know, situation. But again, like,
what is the outcome supposed to be of all the foolishness? That's what I'm trying to figure that out. What is the outcome?
well, what everybody wants, what the majority is saying, she needs to divorce him. He's a con artist, and he likes the mistress more than the wife. That's what the majority is saying, because the way they talk on the phone is so much different from the way him and her talk on the phone.
So if that's what they want, is it happened yet? Let me hear that part.
Listen, they can want what they want. You know what I'm saying? They just spectators in the audience or whatever to this circus of a show that just came out of nowhere and spun out of control to this whole situation. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's laughable. But like I say, like the one fool said, he doesn't say, he said he didn't do this. He says he's innocent. Because one girl counted and said he called Shirley 50 times and he called the mistress 96 times. And that was just from last year. I said they're actually counting.
Now, how this man gonna say it's not true? Because he did. He called Sonya either double or triple the amount of times that he talked to Shirley. That was quantifiable. And he gonna try to say it's not true. I can't stand her voice either, Sandra. He gonna try to say it's not true. Phyllis said, has Shirley stopped speaking and paying for him now? Now, being that she signed this new contract, I don't know if she's gonna put any more money into him, but we know he has public defenders now based on his letter he wrote on November 3rd, 2023. So we know he has a public defender. So there's no lawyer being paid for anymore based on that. I know that much. And then since they can't find his calls after some point, it seems like, because he's possibly using somebody else's PIN number. I don't know if at all if Shirley is or is not in contact. I don't have too much faith in Shirley that she has no contact with him at all. I'm not sure. No Sir No Ma'am says she's trying to appear unbothered, but she's definitely pressed, combing through comments and remembering verbatim content. Exactly, No Sir No Ma'am. She is pressed. Okay.
Well, nothing is true what they're saying, because remember, they're adding and subtracting things and making things sound more interesting, and some people are making things sound less interesting. Everybody's blog has a different version of what the last person. So you're not going to get the same exact story that the last person said, and people aren't even catching on to that, okay, she's saying this, but this person's saying that. Like, who's telling the truth? But they don't know the truth, because unless they talk to somebody personally, they don't know the truth. You can get what you want to get from the phone conversations. I get that. But we talk on the phone very vaguely because we already know it's 2 ears on the phone, 3 ears on the phone, yours, mine, and the prosecutors.
Yeah.
Now it's prosecutors in the audience, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, that's fine. The best thing I say for your case is to have, and it is sad at the same time, but because Roswell is playing so dirty, the more attention that your case has, the better. The better.
I can't
They have. This.
Hey Sharon, I tried to reply in the comments. It's too much going on that I have to control over here. I tried to go up, scroll, and see it, but it's too much, and I didn't find it when I tried to go find it. So you might, if you can retype it, the page name. It's fine if you type another content creator's name on here. Because no, I could not find your comment, and I'm trying to keep track of the current comments and my timestamps and StreamYard and all this craziness. That was my other note I meant to say. I was like, she might not have seen my reply in the chat.
On this side, on this personal end, it's fucked up because it's devastating to Shirley. Like, that's, like, to her, I feel like it's devastating all around for her.
All the way around.
All the way around. Like, it's so bad. You know what I'm saying? So bad for her. And, yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad, for her. And just to be, so it's a fucked up situation. And then you're there, so you're not even out to try to be a shoulder. What she going through, right? You can try to, well, she's not talking to you now, but you can't even verbally console her. And who does she have? You would know. If she got people. I don't know. Don't mention it. But, hopefully she's got a support system that will really care for her. That will help her through all of this drama and all of this bullshit that people are getting paid for and not caring and not trying to be sensitive to her. And they're kind of doing her like Wendy Williams. It's exactly the same thing.
Okay, before I go further, because I got to be nosy. So Sharon, your comment says Miss Waller M is in red 2 videos. Is the name of the page Miss Waller M that I should be looking for? Miss Waller M is in red 2 videos. Am I looking for a YouTube page name, Miss Waller M? Let me know. I need clarification. Not the caring mistress. Right, Sandra. Let me check my timestamp, because if I get blipped out, it takes it away.
Because she gives it. It's the same thing, because she gives relationship advice, and here it is, her relationship, and they're letting her have it because you give all of that information. You need to check yourself, or you need to read your own letters, and they're saying stuff like that to her, like, because Wendy gives advice, and when Wendy's house crumbled, when Kevin, she knew what Kevin was doing, but when it came to light with the public, they was just coming hard on Wendy. See, you talk so much mess about other people, and then look at you, and look what you're going through. And it's the same thing they're doing to her. The same thing. You gave all this advice, and and look what look how you living. So I think that, more than anything, is why she's getting it like she's getting it. If she was just an actress, like Neil Long or something like that, how they were going through their little thing, it might have been a little bit lighter. But because she gives relationship advice, and Steve gives relationship advice, it's more of a, it's a little bit more harsher on them, the comments. So that's what's, making people act more so the way they're acting, is the fact that she gives out advice. And they're like, look at your, mess of a life, which And it's a mess right now. Everything's a mess. But, you know.
Oh, that put the icing on the cake right there for real.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's going to be more coming. Because, you know, apparently it's a train that don't stop. So,
Yeah.
it's a train that don't stop. But apparently every time you get on the phone, you got to say, I'm innocent. I didn't do this. And so what did you do today? Because apparently he's not saying, he said it. You just don't have you're not going to play all the phone conversations. It's just not. You're only going to play with.
Oh, Sonya sound dumb. I'm so sorry. She sounds so dumb. Let me show y'all what Sharon's talking about real fast in case y'all want to go see it, because I especially don't know if this person would let me share their content, so I won't play it, but I'll probably go listen to it for myself later. Because we know Sonya's voice by now. So this is what Sharon is talking about, the channel. Let me take my cover off so y'all can see it better. But that's who she's talking about. Miss Waller. So if y'all want to go, it's literally spelled exactly as Sharon spelled it in her comments, and it came up immediately. It wasn't hard to find. Little red M, and the only 2 videos are about Nesto and Sonya. So I'm gonna go be nosy later and go play it. Yeah, I know Phone Calls from Prison does not have a problem with us playing their content. So I'm very comfortable playing their content, but it just depends. I try to take it case by case if I think it's okay to play someone else's content, and I have to go listen to it for myself too. Let me see. Okay.
But people ain't doing
You
shit.
can't.
Ain't nobody out there gonna come say, hey man, I know this is what you got going on, man. Let me help you. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't shit going on. It ain't gonna be nothing going on. So
no, it's just gonna be what this world is. Just, you know, people that like to gossip and people that like to comment on it, and they look at everything like it's a ratchet TV show.
yeah, I know it. That's fine.
That's all.
Yeah.
They look at everything like that, and that's what it is. Instead of this is somebody's life. You know, and you know, oh, he's this. Well, it's crazy.
That's kind of, I know it. I'm supposed to be, I'm going to be the piece of shit of the world of black men. I get it. That's fine.
You're the villain of the story. That's all it is. There's a villain, there's a victim.
No,
you're the villain, and she's the victim.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm just the one that stirs the pot.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, it's a whole made for TV movie situation. That's all it is.
That's fine. All that shit cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta fight for my innocence. That's the only thing. So I got a court date yet? Day the 8th. So going to that month right now. Fuck them people. Yeah, let them keep on doing what they gotta do.
Let them keep digging for dirt.
They may get you
digging for dirt and misreporting shit because you guys sawed off shotgun and you guys sentenced 2 years for that. I'm like, these people are crazy. The things that they say.
Well, I ain't said I'm running away with nobody. Hold up. I ain't said I'm running away with nobody.
Right.
I ain't said no crazy shit going on.
And nobody said nothing about running to Florida or running to fucking Dubai.
I ain't said
that was the prosecutor telling a lie. That's all they said was. Because he didn't want to get out and back.
That's fine. Truth gonna come out because I'm definitely gonna say what I got to say. So you don't worry.
Exactly.
Just keep riding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got my face together, so that's all I need. I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly. That's all you can do. Because, you know, the people are going to talk.
Privacy. It's amazing how there's no privacy at all, nowhere. That's
no, you're in jail. It's not.
You're in jail. This is why sometimes I'm glad he has. It's like Sonya's part of his punishment. Just that you're in jail. You're going to jail, B. That's his karma. Sonya is a part of that man's karma because she be driving him up a wall sometimes and reminding him of his situations. And I live for those parts. He was like, you get no sense of privacy. Nah, you're in jail. Sorry. Let me get my timestamp while he play. Hold on. Okay.
No, everything's public.
It's crazy to me.
Everything's public knowledge, you know, but they need to research the whole situation and not just half-ass it. and get the correct situation and
But
realize how old you are and stop trying to put you in that 28-year-old's case, because that guy's 28 years old, the one that they keep saying is your case. I'm like, that's good.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Fuck 'em. They ain't
Fuck
got
'em.
nothing for me. None of that.
Fuck 'em, man. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em, man. Fuck 'em.
That's it. They wouldn't even know if I pull up on. They wouldn't even know who the fuck I was.
Well, they would, because your face is all over the place.
What?
Your face is all over the place. Yeah, with these videos come visuals. They got videos. They got videos of you and all little snippets of your Instagram page on it, everything.
That's
Your
cool.
face is
Yeah. They made money off of me. So.
You sure did.
That shit comes
You're gonna end up having to call me back, because it's gonna go off.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna get all that
But,
money back.
Okay, I'll end it there. There's one more call coming on that same video from phone calls from prison, because there's 3 calls on this video, but I won't play the last one because they keep going over more of the same, mostly in my opinion. The only part at the end of that last call that would have been the 3rd call is I can't tell if he's saying Shirley has given up on him type stuff, because he doesn't say her name, but he's like, he's something like, I'm with the people that's there for me, or y'all helping me, and some people left me behind. Somebody said, I'm like, are you talking about Shirley too? Or we just haven't heard some of Shirley's calls lately in between these calls. So I linked it in the description box if you want to hear that 3rd call. Boy, you locked up. Sonya, shut up, ignorant. Tanisha is going in. 41 Fist, I'm fully convinced that she has no friends. Because who could put up with this BS that isn't locked up and just needs something to pass time? I could not do it. Okay, so yes, I'll end it there. I was hoping I would catch Live, Laugh, Love to ask her about her video, because when I go back and look, well, 41 Fit, you can tell me, is the video where Sonya went into Live, Laugh, Love, or the alleged Sonya? Someone saying they were Sonya that dropped some links or whatever. Was it on her live last night? Because her live last night it wasn't about Nesto's phone calls. And I don't be going digging too much if it don't have the title. So if it's a little treat in there, I need to know. Because 41 Fit, I think you heard it. So let me know if you know. And somebody else said they were in there also in Live, Laugh, Love's live. But what was the video title so I can go straight to it? DJ said, hey, can't see that this girl don't give a... He can't see that this girl don't give a damn about him. Pumpkin said, oh, so she cares for Shirley now, girl. Herein said, I smell fear. Right, but yes, she has a live tonight, Shan. But I wanted to see when the lady actually came into her live that's already happened. 41 Fit, can you go to, when you get a chance, will you go to your history and just send me the link of the actual video you watched of her live last night? Because I'm thinking, is it the one where it was actually about the Power book series, but then maybe it turned into the Sonya Nesto conversation? I just want to make sure. I know me. I've tried to stop saying I'm lazy, because it's not laziness. And I'm trying to be better about that. But I know me, and well, you know me. You started to know me too. So I just need to know the specific video just to be sure I go straight to it. DJ said, play the next one. Oh, okay. That's the one when he gets pissed. Okay, DJ. I got you, DJ. We'll keep going. Thank you, 41 Fit. Oh, it was Love, Lies, and Lace Front? Y'all tell me. You just send me the link. Send me the link. That's how I go off the link. Okay, here we go.
I'm not worried about that shit. My freedom is what's
Yeah, all sister everything.
Yeah, I don't really care about that shit.
No, that's all up.
Huh?
Okay, so she did a, oh shit, what the fuck is this? Committed order. Committed order was filed today.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
In this next call, you will hear that Ernesto finds out there's more on the jail calls than he previously thought. Take a listen.
Good afternoon. You woke?
I'm up. I'm in the kitchen doing kids' hair. I didn't wrap it. Shut up. I didn't wrap it yet. Yeah. Doing my kid's head. How are you?
Your kid? Which one? The big one or the little one?
I'm the eldest one.
Oh, okay.
The big baby.
Okay.
The eldest. Firstborn. How you doing? How you feeling?
You didn't tell me that the conversation that I said your fucking titties is pretty. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me the conversation.
Oh, I hear him getting mad already, DJ. He said you didn't tell me they played the one where I said, I'm gonna say tatas. What I said your tatas were pretty. You didn't tell me they played that one, but why she have to tell you? You know what you said, right? You was like, they ain't got nothing, right? So why does it matter what she did or didn't tell you, Nesto? Why does that matter? You said what you said. You know the things you said on them calls. They got access to the call, so it would be any of those our choice. Hey, T Marie. Hey, T Marie. Hey, T Talk with your girl. How are you? T Talk is an awesome content creator, y'all. She said, "Look what I stepped into." Nesto, wow. You're welcome, DJ. Thank you for letting me know. That's when he get mad. What was I gonna say? Oh, Cinnamon Swirls in here. My Leo sis is in here. Yes. Okay, y'all. We'll keep it going. You didn't tell me. Why you mad? You said it.
No, do it was right.
You didn't tell me that shit.
Oh yeah, I told you that.
You ain't no. Hold up, man. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what the fuck I'm against. You gotta tell me everything.
Listen, that I said it was 2 conversations we had that was kind of.
Nah, Sonya did set him up. This is why I'm gonna go back to this comment right here. Where is it at? Sonya set this man up because she knew what was played. First of all, you still know what you said, Nesto. Sorry for you. But like 41 Fifth said, he told that woman to pat it for him when it get hot. Ain't that what he said? Pat it for me when you get hot. You want to come off and say y'all just talk like friends. That's on you, Nesto. So you don't have nothing to lose. Oh my God. Let me see. Harlan Baker said, I got mail sketch. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you got it, Harlan. Yes. Love it. Love it. Mary Joyce Guilford. Hey, Mary Joyce Guilford says, Renee, please. Oh. Hold on. Who are you talking to? What Renee say? Hold on. We don't, because we can't be, we keep it cool with each other in the chat. We go at the content, but not each other. Because Renee been good in here from the Renee I'm thinking of. But yeah, just argue the point. Please don't go for the person in the chat of anything, because we keep it cool and chill as a cucumber. Hey, Coach CP, blessings to you too. T-Talk with the girl said, OMG, I came in right on time. Let me close the door, T-Talk. You came in on the best call. Thank you, DJ, for letting me know that's the one that it got good. Hey, feels good being me. Replay, yes, replay. T-Talk said, hey, Cheryl Howard, my superstar boo. Hey, Picky the Housewife. Picky the Housewife is also a creator and YouTube's favorite housewife. Okay.
Explicit.
Man, that
and I didn't want to go all into detail.
That shit way like that. That shit way.
Well, right. That's why I was like, can't even try to downplay that one.
Listen, man. All I'm going to say is, that's what I'm going to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
The way my life going right now, this is why I act the way I act. This is why I don't get loose with no fucking body. This is why. So now, what's done is done. What's done is done. Ain't shit I can do about it. My rights and my privacy has definitely been violated.
They have not been violated, actually. According to a lot of our actual lawyers that are here. One, of course, Pamela Esquire. And then we got, if you know anything about FOIA, your rights have not been violated. And like she told you last time, you in jail. You ain't no privacy rights. You are in jail. Yeah, it sounded like he mad at her, T-Talk. He mad because she didn't tell him that they released the call about the tatas, which I'm like, did somebody else tell him about the tatas call? Is there a Shirley call where Shirley said, I heard you talking to this woman about her tatas and telling her to pat it? Who told him about the tatas video? But he said it. That's his fault. T-Talk with your girl says, sir, your rights have not been violated. You are a ward of the government. He lost trust in Sonya. He is 98 hot, 41 fit. Yes. Okay, let me get my timestamp. Y'all know. Okay, all right, here we go.
All the way around.
Mm-hmm.
All the way around. Yours, everybody else. Everybody else. I just gotta stay strong. I can't let this shit discourage me, because that's what they're trying to do. That's it. That's it. So, it is what it is. Hello? Hello?
I'm not here. I said that's for sure. I'm just listening. I didn't say anything. I just said that's for sure.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. That's why.
You can't make it 2 seconds. I'm taking the ponytail. Oh, my stomach.
I need to call you another time. I need to call you another time.
You can call me back in like 15 minutes and I'll be completely done. If you want to fuss at me.
I'm not fussing at you. I don't want you to sound like a fuss.
Oh, this makes so much sense now. Okay, y'all, at the end, he's gonna be like, hello, hello. Sonya ain't gonna be on that phone. Now I see why Sonya ain't on that phone, because she just said, like, if you something about it can happen in 15 minutes and then you can fuss at me. Ooh, Nesto, not losing your little Timu lawyer. You're messing up, Nesto. Okay.
What I'm finna say is that, yeah, that's all. My rights, my shit. If it was any other jail, that shit would have never happened.
All right. Right.
What it is, listen, man, this is, I haven't been convicted of anything. I have not.
Man, the one guy said it on the Al, Star Jones' husband. He's on there with Claudia Jordan, and they did a thing I saw day before yesterday, and he was like, he's been convicted of child. I'm sitting there like, he ain't been convicted of shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like but they're not. The thing of it is, the biggest worry is just getting the cases cleared and dismissed or not guilty. That's the biggest thing. Everything else is a problem, but it's a secondary problem.
But no, it's not. Listen, let me explain something to you. People are human. People do a lot of things. Okay? I'm not worried about it. What do you call it? Infidelity? That's what you're saying? When you think about it. I'm not going to do it. I already asked her to forgive me and all that stuff before this even jumped off or even got this far.
You can't have no blanket. Can you forgive me? Shirley was crazy, but she was forgiving you for being locked up. They won't let you out. Okay, you can't just be like, that covered everything I've done. Oh my gosh! And then what did he say? He just trying to downplay it now, and that's funny. Nah, you told her to pat it. It's too late now. T-Talk with your girl said, why would you be worried, sir? You've been cheating. Right. Oh, never mind. Right, T-Talk. Right.
That was last year. So what I'm saying is, I told you when July get here, that shit was over with. Okay, I already had a good all that was coming anyway. I told you that. Them folks already made their mind of what they're going to do for any of the scene jumped off. Did I not?
Yep.
So they made their mind up what they was going to do anyway. They already said, I don't want to do this now. They did all that. So I'm not mad at none of that. So guess what? That's what God told them to do. That's fine too. But what I ain't going to do is get out here and be a fool. That I'm not going to do. Okay.
True. He's not going to get out there and be a fool because he in there being a fool. Demeter Joe said, people are not a career criminal like you, sir. Right. Because Shorty said, this is definitely a made-for-TV situation. Right. Okay.
And I see the shit going my way. I just got to play my hand the way it needs to be played. That is it. That is it.
I have to get you an attorney.
Yes, you do.
I have to get you an attorney. I was talking to TK last night about all of this. And he was just like, you got to get him an attorney. Got to get him an attorney.
Yeah. Because to be honest with you, whoever, I don't care if it's a stranger, I'm just talking, and I'm keeping it real. if a real person sees what's going on right here, this is a hell of an investment for them. This shit amazing. You didn't tell me that they got documentaries and shit like that. They got
Man, I listened to so much stuff. I just grouped it as some explicit conversation, which was only in the very beginning when we started talking. Other than that, we don't talk like that on the phone. So that was the one or two conversations that we ever. Of course, they're listening to all the calls, and they're only going to post the ones that are the juiciest. That's going to get, it's going to be attention. Right.
Not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, these folks got out there saying they're going to make a movie, full-blown documentaries and all that. These folks going to make millions off of me.
Oh, he mad. I said what I said. Yep. So we're going to go back to the source first. We're going to start from, I'm saying we, but I mean like my deep divers are going to go back to the source. And so it started with, let me correct, because now I know, like Shan said, it started on Love, Lies, and Lace Front's channel last night. I mistook the triple L for Live, Laugh, Love. So the suspected, alleged Sonya was talking about some unreleased calls and all this stuff, and she came onto Love, Lies, and Lace Front's channel last night live. And so I'm going to go watch that live, as well as some of my deep divers going to watch that live. Then I'm going to go and see this channel that Sharon showed us to see what's on there and just listen. But yes, I said what I said. Yes. Like you said, I'm going to say allegedly because I ain't heard nothing for myself. And I also want to see what was going on in the video last night. Shout out to Love, Lies, and Lace Front. Like I said, I feel like she's keeping a good chronological order and also of course, Chronicle Speaks. Always shout out to Chronicle Speaks. 41 Fifth said, Sonya, you all talk, no walk. I said what I said. Okay. Yep. Okay. What is a documentary? Oh, 41 Fifth. We're going to have a dictionary for Wander and Nesto because it's getting crazy. Destiny. I said what I said Miss Waller. Yeah. We that's the name that the alleged person. Yes, I brought up the channel to show them. I said what I said. Yep. And then tonight, right, Shan is saying Live, Laugh, Love, which is in the Mod Squad. Her video on Nesto is tonight. So I'm gonna try to, I don't know if I'm gonna catch it on the lives, but I'm gonna go to Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts where it started. Look at what they were bringing up. Then I'm going to go to Live, Laugh, Love. I just don't know when I can do each one, but I will. I need to see it all the way through to see what's going on. So, yeah. But no, thank you, Sharon. I found that channel, though. So I appreciate you. Renee said, but does he want to discuss his violations? No. Right. Okay, let me check my timestamp. All right, here we go.
That I'm sitting in jail.
They can't do that. Who said they were doing that?
They said last night. Brother say, man, they on the internet, it said that they making documentaries already on you right now. That's
so they can't buy the rights to do something on you. They can't just. I mean, they can do a documentary because he did with Orange Kelly, of course. I guess he's trying to write it like that. But you ain't. It ain't gonna fly unless you found guilty. Because if you go to court for all of this and found not guilty and drop it, then there's no juice to it. That's the thing. It's not juicy unless you get a conviction.
They already done dropped it. That's what I'm telling you.
They dropped it already.
Yes.
So who saw this? What kind of doc? They can't. There's no such thing they can't because who they talking to?
Call Youngin. He could tell you they already dropped it.
I'll ask him to send it to me.
They already dropped all this shit. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And guess what? I just got to talk to my other bestie, and I sat on the phone with him an hour, and he done call your name out and everything.
I already know my name all over the freaking place. They got my name under their headlines for Nesto and Sonya. Yeah, it's all over the damn YouTube. Sonya.
Sonya, did you tell him about his nicknames? Nasty Nesto, Fin Nesto, Con Nesto. Did you tell him about those names too? It's not always just Nesto and Sonya. It's some nicknames in there. Let's see. Cinema Swirl said trending memes. Cinnamon Swirl. Mims live last night, sis. Oh my God. 41 Fit said, I'll watch it just to clown you on YouTube, Nesto. Right. We're almost done with that last call, y'all. I'm just breaking it up, because it's not my content. Trying to, gotta do it like a reaction channel over here. Okay, let me see.
Mhm. Yeah. All over it.
So what I'm saying is, the nigga he say straight up, bro, you got more going on than Trump got going on right now.
So it's saying in the black community.
I said, what? He said, I'm telling you. But he said,
Man,
everything you tell me about the daughter, you was right. You was right. And even Shirley vouched for that on the telephone call. I said, I ain't got to be lying about this shit. I've been dealing with this shit for a long time. He's like, damn, boy, yeah. So, right now, I'm pulling this paper out, this paperwork out, and I got to go through all this shit before I see goddamn Pinocchio. And I got to get ready for next week. I got to get my brain together. So, no, I'm not calling you, fussing at you. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just talking about, you never talk, you never say this, this is why I don't like to incriminate myself.
No,
that's fine. That shit's over. Ain't talking about, man, why'd you say that? Say, bro, let me tell you something. If I said it, I said it. If I said they got pretty titties, they got pretty motherfucking titties. Who gives a fuck? They let you know I ain't okay.
You're right. It is what it is.
Yeah, he said, and he told me 2 months ago, the one other person I know, he like women. You damn right. Love them. Love them to death.
Yeah. That's all it is. I'm straight. I'm straight.
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck. And you're like, you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what people say about me. They've been talking about me a long time ago, so they're going to keep talking about me. It ain't no dead end. People always going to criticize you. It don't even matter what it is. You can do good or you can do bad. It don't matter. They're going to
Yeah, people will always criticize, but when you fall into the category of a pedo and some other things, it's definitely warranted at that point. It's not the same anymore. Okay.
They don't understand. They want people want something to talk about.
Yeah, and then he broke down. Oh man, Shirley got everybody on her side. All the women is saying they mad. No,
not really. Like I say, some of them call them her. Some of them for and some of them are calling her dumb. So it's like I said, they still making her the victim.
Yeah, that's fine. I told him, man, I told him, and I told him, broke it down, say, hey man, if it weren't for them folk, man, I wouldn't have no help, man. I wouldn't have no motherfucking help. So you're right. You're right. You say, man, they don't care nothing about that child shit now. The headlines is on titties right now.
Yeah.
Who said we don't care about the child stuff? That's your friends lying to you, because we just talk about all of it. I promise you, every time Nesto name come up, the child stuff comes up. It don't matter who's in the headline. We are definitely discussing the child things. And wow, about you laughing about that. Wow, Nesto. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then so Tatiana's husband just got caught cheating on.
Woo, StreamYard. The good news is I just timestamped it, so I should get us almost exactly back where we left off. StreamYard. Love-hate relationship. I tell you. Okay, let me find the time.
Oh, motherfucking hell. You're right. You're right. You say, man, they don't care nothing about that child shit now. The headlines is on titties right now.
Yeah. And then so Tatiana's husband just got caught cheating on her for the second time.
Who?
Tatiana. The singer, she's a singer. And she's married to Elon Shumpert, the basketball player. They had a reality show and everything. So he just got caught cheating on her. And I'm like, okay, good. Here go another headline. Maybe this will take away, from the
Oh,
from the
damn. Wow. But I said, did
from
you
the
hear
folks.
that thing? He said, man, you poverty man. Come on. Yeah, I heard you tell her she driving that RV. I said, nigga, how many fucking RVs I done had and buses and trucks and shit I done had before I even met Shirley? Come on. He said, you right. You damn right. He didn't say no date, time, when. I ain't said none of that shit. Come on, man. I said, did you hear that we was fucking last week? Did you hear that? No, I didn't say nothing like that. That's what I thought. Yeah. You talking about how you telling her how pretty she was and that. Wait, what you want me to do? What the fuck you want me to do?
It's nothing wrong with telling somebody they're pretty, they're handsome, you look good. That's And Kitty was about to, it was, you wasn't saying anything like, oh, he wasn't saying, oh, I can't wait to fuck you. It wasn't nothing explicit. It wasn't phone sex. You know what I'm saying? It was none of that. So that's why I was like, it wasn't none of that.
He told her to pat it when it gets hot. We will not forget. Never forget. And Mary, I think it was Mary. Thank you for clearing up that you were saying Nesto need to keep God out his mouth. Thank you, because sometimes I can't tell with text. You know how it is when you can't actually see or hear the person and all that stuff. Sometimes you get mixed up. So thank you so much for clearing that up to say that you were not talking at Renee like that. You were saying, right, Nesto need to keep God out his mouth. I got you, sis. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I know it won't. So, it is what it is. And he done, well, you gonna try to get back with it. Man, that's
I'm bringing it back up. I'm just going straight back to it. Lord. Oh my gosh. What is it? I'm feeling like right now my Mr. Trenton, his mom, which is my mother-in-law, he would tell me that when she got tired of sick of them, she would start singing Do Lord. I don't know the song, but I swear that's what I want to start singing right now because I'm about sick of it. I'm sick of it. Okay, let me get back to our time.
3 jail calls.
oh, motherfucker.
You wasn't saying anything like, oh, he wasn't saying, oh, I can't wait to fuck you. It wasn't nothing explicit. It wasn't phone sex. You know what I'm saying? It was none of that. So that's why I was like, it wasn't none of that. Yeah.
I know it won't. So, it is what it is. And he done, well, you gonna try to get back with it. Man, that shit dead in the water, man. I will say this shit. I will sit down face to face, and I'm gonna do that anyway. I don't give a fuck who I'm with, who I ain't with. I am gonna have to sit down with them because they deserve it. They deserve some answers. I'm gonna do it to anybody else. I'm gonna tell you straight up. This what happened. What's going on? So, and to me, I would want some answers right now. I need to find out. I need to contact you. I'll be trying to find me some answers right now. I want to cut them off all the way, slap off. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Right.
But right now, like I told him, man, I don't give a fuck what no folks talking about. Them little dying and getting 10 cents a click. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. And you got like 3-4 million people on that shit. That shit ain't shit. Not to me.
He worried about the wrong thing.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about that shit. Oh, man, your name ain't shit out here no more, man. All the women, I can't fuck all the women. If I don't have another woman in the world no more, who gives a fuck?
Why would you say all of that, though? That's not what you say to a person that's going through a devastating time in his life.
I'm telling you what he said now.
That's like, you could have held that conversation forever.
I said, okay.
Man, your shit fucked up. Your shit just fucked up. Like, that's, no.
He broke it out. But you gotta understand, you gotta look at how men talk and women talk. So you gotta, I look at all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand the difference of men and women speaking and conversating, but that's still something you just don't try to just throw up in my face the whole, my life is fucked up. We know that. You know what I'm saying? It would be more so, well, you know, you can always bounce back, like something like that. You know, don't worry, this is just now. And
He
you'll
did
bounce
say
back.
that.
You've done it before.
Yeah, he said that. He said, but he in his head, this is you throw a puzzle in front of him. He said, man, this shit, I don't see how the fuck you gonna come out of none of this shit. He said, all this shit you lost out.
Listen. The biggest devastation was 9/11. People forgot about that. And how many people?
Girl, not bringing 9/11 into this. I cannot. I can't. She is still trying to throw us off the scent. I can't believe it. She is really trying. She is really trying. She's like, I'm going to try shame, diversion, anything. Even Nesto is wondering why Shirley's not asking questions about what's going on. I'm so confused with Shirley. Terry T. Baby David says she keeps reminding him that he's in jail. Isn't that mucked up? Yes, I love it. I love every time she reminds this man he in jail. We are okay, y'all. We literally have like 2 to 3 minutes of this call left.
Died. That was a big devastation. People forgot all about that. They don't think about that shit unless somebody died and they know. This shit fades out. That was a big situation. Only time they think about it is this time, and that's only some people. Not all people, some people.
Okay, when you get time, could you call, what's her name again and ask her, did they file on hearing for that case?
I could see what she files. That's the thing. I could see everything that's being filed.
No, but I know.
That's why.
When she yeah.
All right.
When she gonna file for that case?
I'm gonna get Pamela's email so I could just shoot emails to her, and instead of always calling, because sometimes they don't be on the phone. The emails is a lot better.
Yeah. So.
You said on my bed.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm straight. Yeah, man, it's just certain things I just need to hear. Certain things I'm gonna filter that shit out, and this is it, you know. Like, man, they got phone calls so fucking far back, so far up.
All the phone calls, and the girl said, she said they normally delete them after 30 days. She said, but apparently they didn't delete none of their phone calls because he's off from last year.
Yeah.
But that's because, one, they're looking for evidence or any type of slip up of a conversation. So they're holding on to them for that purpose because, you know, they fishing. So they're hoping something will come out of his mouth illegal. We gotta get something on him, you know, so that's why.
That's fine. All that's fine. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here.
Thank you, if you never do anything, so that's just what it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm more so worried about not the whole mistress affair thing. More so is getting these charges cleared. That's
all I care about. That's all I care
about.
All
the other shit is secondary.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not even that, you know, compared to this. You need to get that stupid ass fake charge off you.
All this stuff needs to be moved away, and it's going to be moved away.
And the other little fake-ass charges as well.
What I told him was, I originally thought of my God, and I am my God. Let me free, or just go ahead and let me goddamn croak all the way out. I'm finna be 60. So what other service you need from me? If I can't sit here and tell everybody what you done done for me. There's nothing else to be service for. He caught it then. He caught it. So in the Bible, it's got all the villains in the Bible. You can't do now if you got the villains. You turn the villains around to be a good person. Now, ain't got everybody good as you shoot. I know you don't want to hear the Bible, so I know you're not into that. But I'm just saying what it is right now.
What are you talking about?
What?
You say, you know, I don't want to hear about the barbershop.
Bible.
Oh, Bible. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You can talk about it. I don't mind.
No, you know, it's what it is, you know. But I just got to keep my faith, and I see what's going to happen. I mean, I already know what's going to happen. I already know. Oh, man, I knew you didn't do that shit, and that, this, and that. And you're talking about, oh, man, even if you don't want to look at Google, first thing you click on Google is your name. You ain't even got to ask for it. I said, what?
It just amazes me how the difference from how people think. That's all. Because like I said, the guy who knew you from jail, who hasn't seen or spoken to you in 15 years, knew you didn't have, that's not him. He didn't do that. I know that man. He did not do that, you know? And y'all only spent, you know, I don't know how long y'all was in that cell or whatever, but He knows you better than your own,
Right.
bestie.
You know, a person that,
Well, he thought differently. We'll say that because everybody pulls, from a situation,
yeah.
differently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got me
Mm-hmm.
out of the building. They got me out. Oh, he did her like that. Why did he do her like that? I'm saying, well, what the fuck they talking about?
Here's the thing. I'm getting that from you. Here's the thing. Over 50% of all relationships involve cheating. Not saying it's right, but it's very common. So
You told her to pat it when it gets hot.
let's talk. You know what I'm saying? So if that's all you got to say about negative, then that's fine. It's bad, but it's fine. But it's not like he was beating her, using her, taking her money. You're the reason why she broke. So they keep trying to say, oh, he the reason why she broke. No, she was taking care of 2 households, hers and her daughter's. And her daughter's household wasn't cheap. On top of whatever lifestyle she was trying to live. She was not taking care of him financially. Oh, that's on her. They trying to say, you broke her, financially. He the reason why she broke. And then she said, the lawyer was 40. That's all. That's in 10 years. If she came out of pocket 40, you just spent 120 on the truck, and 2 months prior. Like, I feel like that's an even swap. And like you never did a lot for her. You did a hell of a lot.
I did a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot.
So shit, what the hell is 40,000? That's nothing compared to the numbers you spent.
Man, I done did a lot.
Right, exactly. So
I'm not. That's what I told him. Man, I'm not mad at that. That shit there. I'm not mad at none of that. I'm not trying to get caught up in that world out there. That's not my style anyway. So that shit'll make you depressing if you sit here and look at that shit and every day, all day. That shit that's depressing more than in here. So for me it is, because I'm not into that kind of stuff. But anyway, but it's good that I did hear from a man. Listen to how I just listen. You know what I'm saying? And because I talk to you every fucking day. So. And like I say, I'm not finna sit here and turn my back on somebody who's been there for me. I'm not finna do that. And if she will need for me to do something, I won't turn my back on her either. But I let it be known, hey, this is what I got going on right now. This is it. And them folks said, help me set myself free. You can't get mad. You can't do it. You quit. You quit. Am I wrong? Hello? 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 Is anybody on the line? Hello? Hello?
Thank you for using.
Girl, she was off that phone. Wow. So that's what I was talking about at the end when he said, you quit. You think he's talking about Shirley when he was like that, saying that? You can't be mad at me because you quit. The brain cells are scrambled eggs at this point. Right, Cheryl? Hello? Is anybody on the phone? Boy. Thank you for the super chat, Harlan Baker, and thank you for the Cash App, Veronica Monroe.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Y'all, we reached the end. And here's there's the article talk about Shirley. Steve Harvey renews Shirley Strawberry's contract for $5 million over 5 years. I'm sure there's more than one article. It was just the first one that came up in Google. But yeah, so there we go. So, all right. So we know he has a public defender, so no one's paying for a lawyer at least. But Shirley, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna free yourself all the way from this dude? Oh, look the picture they put. At one point in 2022, Shirley was homeless until friends took her in. Girl. Hey, Maria Hardy. Did she ghost that call? That's what it felt like. I do believe he was addressing Shirley. Okay, 41 Fit, you like me. Make it make sense that I would love to interview Sonya. I bet she used to be at every Freaknik, smokes cool filters, and loves Hennessy and lemonade. Mills, did you get some rest, Mills? Don't come here cutting up. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Mims is a content creator. I know you already know, but I try to keep a habit of saying when I know somebody's a content creator. And thank you for the shout out yesterday, Mims. Your panel was crazy. And the chat was crazy. I was giving you props at the beginning of my live, just saying, you know, I really respect how you hold it down on your panel and chat. It's a lot, Mims. It was a lot going on. And what else did I say? Oh, and then when you got up to get a drink, a refill, I was done. I said, he did not just get up to go get a refill. Hey, Esther Jones. Oh my gosh. She gets 41 Fit said she gets Virginia Slims to me. Now those are too dainty. 41 Fit. That's too dainty of the cancer sticks. You got to go harder. Hey, Sassy Sweet TV from the 803. Mills said the panel was too much. I got a little tipsy like Sonya by the end. Mills, Mills, you did good trying to handle your panel, but you did get like you were getting a little delayed in your responses. Talking out loud says, so explain how Shirley went from being financially secure to Nesto nothings. Right. Is she gonna run herself down a second time? Shirley, what are you gonna do with this contract? And I know you don't get it all at one time. I'm sure it's over however many. Oh, 5 million over 5 years, so about $1 million a year. Then you gotta get the taxes and all that stuff. That's how I'm thinking. Possibly. I don't know if she get a signing bonus or anything. Esther Jones said, great chat yesterday. Cinnamon Swirl was talking about your panel too. Oh my gosh. Kashori was saying it. Shirley needs to never talk to Nesto ever again. And thanks, Steve, for renewing her contract. Do better, Shirley, and not pay or give him any more money. Right. Mims, are you following Nesto's stuff, his calls or the case? He wrote a letter. It's at the beginning of the video, but he wrote a letter to the court saying that they leaking his phone call. I am an innocent man. I cannot. But shout out to you, Mills. You handled the topic. I was just like, I mean, the topic was fine. Because like I said, I'm 10 toes down with Kiki, but it is hard to handle when, you know, there's a difference of opinion that can be so volatile. It was a lot. What did y'all say? What did you say was drinking Casamigos, Mills? That refill, I was done. I cannot. But yes, you handled it, Mills. I don't know. I guess I'll just still say people attack the point, not the person. Sassy T. Yes. Let me see. DJ says Sonya on those mushrooms. Yes, and Sassy Sweet TV from the 803 is also a content creator and just a sweet woman. She also said she could be one of my aunties, so she's kind of auntie Sweet Tea as well. Sassy, I'll try not to call Sweet Tea from Real Housewives. I mean, from Married to Medicine Sweet Tea. I said I got one Sweet Tea, and that's Sassy Sweet Tea. So I just call her T. But y'all, I heard they calling her sister Arnold Palmer. So it's Sweet Tea and Arnold Palmer. That's what they calling her twin sister, y'all. And I don't know if y'all have heard it yet, but it's making its rounds. Maria says, since they aren't actually married, can't she just brush the dust off and move around? Now she can, but with all the stuff he's entangled in, I still would actually get an official annulment, in my opinion. Cher said I had to come out the bushes. Mills was on that Casamigos. I'm telling you. Hey, May, June, July. Make it make sense that Shirley was trying to live like Marjorie Harvey and Lori when she got with Nesto. The problem is you can't be dating for a come up in your 70s. Come on, Mills. City girl, not city grown woman. If you're gonna be a city grown woman, you definitely need to do background checks and actually take them seriously when you do them. Yes, Sassy, they called the twin sister Arnold Palmer, so it's Sweet Tea and Arnold Palmer, y'all. I cannot make it up. T-Talk said, hey, Sassy and Mims. More show said, I'm tardy. Hey, more so. Happy Thursday. I mean, more show, sorry. Oh, my God. Sassy said, not 70. Hey, what is she? 60 something, late 60s. I forgot. And I ain't gonna get started because people be arguing about her age all the time. I'm not going back there. We verified her age once. I ain't doing it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I think that's about it. That's all I have. Oh Lord. Make it make sense that yes, I've been keeping up. I just haven't been able to do any videos on Shirley because it is a lot of stuff happening. And I appreciate you covering that stuff. Like Jada bringing up the charges, the Will Smith and that friend, like getting the background of the friend. That literally makes it make more sense. So I do appreciate that because you and Jamie, that's me. I really like how y'all do your stuff. 41 Fifth says city grown woman is the wrong road. Esther said, oh yeah, Mims, did you see you had an actual seat? Did you? I don't know if you were here when I actually got your seat together. Let me find it just so you know you have a name. You got a name in a seat. You are officially part of the timeout tribe. Oh, she's 69. Okay, about to be 70. Paulette said, y'all better leave Shirley Slowberry alone. Sassy says, Shirley share the same birthday, but I ain't 70. Looking for a come up. Yeah. What do y'all think she's doing now? I hope if she ain't filed for that annulment, she ain't doing enough, in my opinion. It really don't matter. It does not matter. Lil Paulette is also a content creator. Yes, Lil Paulette in the game. Okay. Now, look, I'm trying not to miss anybody's comments on so I'm going to end the live because y'all been here with me over 2 hours, actually. We're at 2.5 hours. Thank y'all for sticking around. Replay gang, please go back and check that letter that Nesto wrote. Make it make sense that I ain't sitting in it. I'll be dancing on top of it. I'm not a city young man. What? You gonna dance on top of your timeout chair? Well, 41 Fit provides fish plates back there too, so you won't be hungry either. 41 Fit says she laying low and not spreading it wide. That just reminded me of Giselle when I just watched Real Housewives of Potomac and she was like, spread it wide. When they were doing Pilates or something. Yeah, Mims, but that's it. That's your seat. You are there, whether you sit or dance on it. Shirley is probably trying to pick up her face. Is she though? Is she? I said what I said. She seems not. She seems to stick her head in the sand. Bye, Lil Paulette in the Game. T-Talk said that link didn't work. Oh, for Lil Paulette in the Game channel. Okay. Make it make sense that, like Will Smith said, closed legs don't. He said he did not say that. Did he? Make it make sense? Is that what that dude saying Will Smith said? That man did not say that. Stop playing. Lil Paulette, that's always temporary that you out of time. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. I will continue to hold you here. So I'm going to let you go. I'm gonna play my outro song and I will see y'all tomorrow. We got a twofer. We got the Passport Bros, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And for Lunch Break Live, we have the Susu scam lawsuit. So I'll see y'all tomorrow if you decide to come. And I appreciate you for being here. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me make sure I get my stuff. Okay, bye.
I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time, Talking about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it, before we looking back as foolish, and we talk about it for a while. Before we take a chance and do it.